Oh,
my goodness gracious.
hello, Craig.
Juniper.
That was a scary voice.
Dumbass. Sit.
A little bit.
Don't mind Craig.
This is what I do.
He's just here to archive.
Dumbass refuses to listen.
Is his actual name
There's 3
Dumbass?
of them.
No.
Oh my gosh,
No,
another
this is
one! How many do you
Junie.
have?
I have
Oops.
3. This is Junie. She's a dumbass. That is Lucy. She's an attention whore. She's also a mix between a Chihuahua and a French Bulldog. So she's round, but tiny. And then Case left. 2 of them were rescues. Lucy was bought. And it was a mistake.
No.
I just realized Craig is recording, so there's now a recording of me introducing all of my dogs.
Yeah.
It's important.
Love that.
Alrighty, so we have a Squirtle.
Oh,
Squirtle,
no,
we're
no,
gonna
I'm gonna leave.
I was gonna say,
I'm
if you
gonna
want to stick around and like just watch everything go down, cool, I suppose, or just Craig's here for it.
I feel like I'm intruding, but also I was gonna watch my friends play Valorant.
Go for it. What is
Yeah, I
Valorant?
just wanted to
Never
stop
heard
by
of
and say hi because I'd been MIA forever.
Valorant is CS:GO made by the League of Legends people.
Indeed.
it. Oh,
I suppose so.
Basically
bad
what
at
it is.
Okay, bye. Have fun.
alrighty.
Bye.
See ya.
All right, so quick question for all of you. I had an idea while I was working today, and two very different things could happen with this campaign, depending on what you guys choose. Either A or B. A was the original way the campaign was set up, and it just run the way I usually run it. Or B, something different happens when you interact with a certain thing. The only thing that really changes with that is your guys' backstories will be much, much more integrated into it. Like there will be history there and potential to do things with A, but with B, it is a higher chance to actually interact with people that your characters would know.
Right. okay.
Interesting.
So that just depends on like something that we interact with.
Yeah, a singular object that you guys react with
Okay.
or encounter, or
Wildly touching everything like it's a point and click game.
or C, which is a mixture of the two because I enjoy options. You guys find something else or you learn something about this item, and then you can do either A or B by choice.
Okay.
I think that would be like, is it immediately something that'll change everything?
Yes. Like within the first session, A or B will come very, very present.
Well, let's see what happens. Surprise us. Either A or B.
I can flip a coin if you got. You know what? Let's just do C, and then A is going to be the default, and then B will be something that is advanced. The advancement that you get with the item.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right, sick.
Shoot, I need to make a whole new freaking notebook for this.
So, a couple questions to get out of the way. First of all, are any of you wanting like actual battle maps from here on in the future that you can see? I'm not really talking about like major fights because I'll figure out a way to do that with a map. But I'm talking about like little things, like if you get into a fight in the forest, do you want me to like pull up some random battle map like with I think Owlbear City or Roll20s where you can like get
Yeah, Owlbear Rodeo.
Yeah.
Owlbear Rodeo.
Owlbear Rodeo. I can easily record.
Gotcha, because I have no idea how the hell that works.
Don't worry, I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that would make it easier
Yeah.
to have a battle map.
Alrighty.
By the way, I am archiving these for people that missed the session so they can see what happened last time.
Cool.
Fair enough. All right, so I'm going to trust you with Owlbear Rodeo when that comes into play. I'll talk to you about it. Other than that,
Will do.
any questions? Anybody need a quick rundown of how 5e works or reminders?
Are
Well,
we
I mean, I don't know that I've actually successfully played 5e, so
Are we borrowing the official, or is it pure 5e, or are we taking some of the things, the new subclasses and such and races from 1D&D?
I don't know much about 1D&D. I haven't looked into it that much. So,
It's essentially just new stuff.
oh, I mean,
Um,
yeah, if it comes into play.
It's their effort to turn 5e into a live service game.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah,
I
it's
know
not great.
about the OGL, and like around the time I tried to decide to like, oh hey, I'm gonna start making TikTok content and making D&D content on TikTok, and then the OGL 1.2 came out. I'm like, what the fuck? What's It's a hell of a
Yeah,
timer.
the Wizard of the Coast we knew is gone.
Yep.
All right, into D&D.
Into D&D. So, all of you made your journeys to this house. All of you have your keys. You walked inside, not knowing what to expect, only to find darkness and the unconscious. I need all of you to roll a d20 for me.
Oh, already? Okay.
First roll of the
Gotta
day.
use
First roll of the
Google.
campaign.
Okay.
First roll of the campaign.
What did this D20 get in there? That's not right.
Oh god.
The
I
wrong-
unfortunately have to use computer stuff.
That is
Yeah,
I'm,
me
I'm in a I'm in a hotel, so
Me too.
I'm improvising.
I am
I've received
deciding
an 8.
an 8 for Hex, all right.
Nope. That's not me.
No?
I-
Who said
No,
8?
18.
Yeah, I sent 8 because
Okay, I'm sorry.
I got 8. That's silly.
See, I like this box, but I need better magnets for it. Anyways, Hex got 18, Peanut got 8.
Got
Tesh, what did you
3.
get? 3,
I got
gotcha.
6.
You got 6?
Say yes.
Gotcha. So, Avendora, you wake up. You are in a room by yourself. What is that little... Oh, gotcha. You are in a room. You at first think you're by yourself after the little blackout. But as you sit up and your dark vision takes place, you're surrounded by 3 others. Who got the next highest number? I think it was Peanut.
I got an 8.
Yep. Clara, you wake up as well. Same thing, you're in the dark room. Your dark vision starts to have its effect. And there is somebody else awake. You want to describe your character, Jackson?
Sure. Avendora is an owl, an owlin, and from what you can see, he is well used to the trail. He is wearing a sort of kind of ranger-esque woodland cloak, although he seems to have it very loosely around him as though it's more of an afterthought. He has a small notebook bound tightly to his right hip, and he has a pouch that is slung across his left shoulder, hooked into his kind of feathers on his back shoulder blade.
And Peanut, if you would like to describe your character to Jackson.
All right. You see a tiefling who has small horns with a wide base. Her hair is very messy and dark. It seems to be very slightly purple, nearly black, with many tangles in it. Her eyes are a different color, though it's hard to see that the left one is yellow and the right one is green in the dark. Iridescent freckles cover her face, hair, forearms, and hands, and that kind of shines through in the dark in a sort of rainbow pattern. She seems to be dressed somewhat flamboyantly, but generally speaking, more on the side of practical clothes for traveling.
Alrighty, Tesh, you wake up.
Hmm.
You look around and you see Jackson and Clara's characters also sitting up.
One by the player name, one by the character name. Nice.
Always. Mainly because I'm like flipping back and forth in the note sheet.
Desperately digging through a dictionary.
Oh yeah.
Do I feel anything? Do I feel groggy? Do I feel pain or anything anywhere?
No. You do feel significantly lighter as you realize your revolvers, your guns, are not on you. You're just in your clothes.
Son of a bitch. Which one of you took them? And I say this to the two people I see waking up.
Okay.
What?
Avendor is just gonna look at him.
I seem to have stumbled onto something strange here. Right. Regular old greeting. Howdy, ahoy, and hello, saccharine strangers and any friends hidden amongst you. Known as a world-renowned performer to some, the Goblin Mansion to others, and known to all but the closest confidant/glitterface, I am pleased to make or remake your acquaintance. If it's a performance you're after, do not shudder to ask. In any otherwise, I'm happy to oblige. Now, it seems that I've stumbled into, well, something, and I dearly apologize, but I do not know where this whatever it is that you're missing went.
Do I have any of my other weapons on me?
No. None of you.
None of my
Clara,
weapons. No weapons. Okay.
Or Clara.
So,
Hmm?
upon hearing Clara speak, Avendor is going to immediately look for a door.
Not Clara. Larsa.
Or Larsa.
Larsa,
What?
you awake to the sound of voices.
Oh, what?
Oh, okay.
You do not have your armor. You do not have your club. The only thing on you is your holy symbol. And your clothes, but
I would hope I have clothes on.
I don't. You're a halfling, right, Larsa?
Yes.
Cool. You don't have dark vision.
Oh,
Yeah. I can't see what's going on.
You
What a
can't see
nightmare.
shit.
So the room's dark. Okay.
The room is pitch black.
What's
So
going
you-
on?
You hear a lot of voices, Larsa. You don't see a lot of faces.
Who's that in the dark?
Okay, I think we need to take a little pause here. Does anybody know what's transpiring at the current moment?
As far as I'm aware, I'm in a room with 4 people I do not know, and my weapons are missing. So,
So
I
no
will
one
ask
lives
again.
here.
I will ask again. Who took them?
You know, I'm just gonna say it seems like we're in a real pickle here, and I think we need to maybe come to a little bit of an understanding before we start ripping at each other's throats, you know?
Do I feel anything? Do I have anything on me that I'm not aware that it wasn't on my person beforehand?
No.
I'll
the
kinda
only
just start
thing on you
Padding
is
through my clothes and whatnot.
you look through your clothes. There is the only thing on you, other than your regular everyday clothes, is your big, thick, rusty key, the one that you used to get in here.
Well, do all of you else have some sort of key to get in here?
I mean, yeah, I suppose it kind of led me here. So that's the situation with everyone then.
Avendor is
Yes,
just gonna
I
hold
know.
his up on one finger. Or claw.
Lars is still pitch black and can't see shit.
Yeah.
Larsa, you're in the dark. And
I'm just
people
like, what's going
might-
on?
It sounds like people are playing show and tell.
I don't know what's happening.
So, from my
Um,
understanding, we should be able to maybe jam these things back in the door we came out of and maybe start being able to have a better understanding of our surroundings, right? Is there a door behind any of us?
Make an investigation check or perception, your choice.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
First actual roll.
Yeah. instead of just who wakes up first.
Natural one. Hey.
You don't see shit. Like you have dark vision, but damn, do things blend in.
I say I might be getting the vapors right now.
I love that we have two different types of Southern with this.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Clara's gonna sit down and start taking some deep breaths.
Okay. I want to say roll for panic attack, but I'm not going to make you.
Constitution save.
All right. Is anybody else going to take a look around?
I will start to look around the room.
Okay. Make a investigation or perception check.
All right. Which one? Perception? Yeah, we're going to perception. Ooh, 21.
21. You do in fact see a door, and above you there is a opening in the ceiling. The ceiling's probably 10, 11 feet above you, and it's a rather large hole, square in shape, really rough around the edges. Kind of looks like somebody fell through.
Can I actually wait? Don't I think I can actually climb that?
Yeah,
Or is
as
that
a Lexi, you have the increased jump height, I believe, or climbing speed. I
believe-
think you have both.
I should have climbing speed. Actually, yeah, I just realized I didn't describe my character yet.
Nope.
I'll go ahead and do that. So yeah, so for those of you who can't see me, you see a relatively tall tabaxi-looking character, about maybe a little over 6 foot. Snow leopard-like fur with white fur with black sort of dots patterned around, wearing a brown cloak that goes to about the head to a little bit below the hips, regular traveler's pants, and that's you can tell from looking at it immediately. You get the sense that that cloak is meant to hide a lot of things.
And Larsa, can you describe what your character looks like to the people who can see you?
Yeah. We can see you. You just can't see yourself.
Yeah. I'm assuming I'm still on the floor, probably.
Yeah, like you can stand up.
I am gonna stand up. I'm gonna be real careful about it. But you see this very, pretty short creature, about it's like almost 3 feet high. And she doesn't look that threatening, other than the fact that her arms are bulky through the fabric of her shirt and pants, because she's just wearing like plain clothes, just a shirt and pants, and then there's a necklace around her neck. Kind of hard to see in the dark, but I guess maybe you could tell if she has brown hair or not, but that's pretty much
Now
it.
with dark vision.
Yeah.
So I just checked backseat. The only increased agility thing is when they're running, and they hold. The
I have at
Yeah,
least
climb.
I have Monsters of the Multiverse, I guess, because I bought it, and that changed and says your walking speed is 30 feet, and you have a climbing speed equal to your walking speed.
I'll allow it. Makes sense. Cats.
Okay. All right. So climbing speed of 30 feet apparently.
Yeah, so you could climb up the wall and get through the hole if you desired to.
I would like to try and do that.
Okay. All of you watch as he goes over and climbs. It's relatively easy. This is old wood. Your your claws dig into it with ease. I'm going to say make a general athletics check because, as I said, this is old wood.
Okay. I'm proficient in that, surprisingly. 17.
17, you get up there with ease. Couple bits do fall off, but you do make it to the top. Do you jump off? Do you step off on the left side or the right side?
Ooh, let's roll a d4 for that. Why not? 1, 2 left, 3 or 4 right.
Alrighty.
I go left.
Okay, so you hop off on the left, and in front of you, in this small 10 by 20 space, 20 being the wider part, in front of you is a door that, with 2 windows beside it, kind of looks like the same doorway you entered through. The windows have this weird gray light coming through, except it's not really coming through, it's just kind of there, like heavy storm clouds through a snow-covered window. And to the left of that, on the left side of the wall, or left side of the square, is another door. You're not entirely certain where that goes.
So did I go, were there 2 separate rooms, or I just went to the left side of the hole?
You went out the left side of the hole. On the other side of the hole, still in the same room, is another door. Judging by where the first door you saw and this one, it might be the staircase that leads back down.
I'll say to the rest of the people in the bottom floor, I've got 2 doors up here. If either of you could make it up here as well, we might be able to find a way out.
How high up is the hole?
The hole is roughly 10, maybe 11 feet high.
Okay, Avendor is gonna flap his wings and then just fly up.
Easy enough, being what you are. Climb up, kind of just put yourself over the edge.
Yeah, he can
Claire?
flap up 10 feet, so.
Clara, you're alone in the hole with a small person.
Okay. I start to regather myself. What is the floor made out of?
Floor is made out of dirt, packed dirt.
Okay.
The loose pieces here and there, but still dirt.
Okay, so I could use mold earth to elevate myself up a decent amount to climb up.
You could.
Okay, I think I could give myself a little platform with mold earth and then try to climb out off of that.
Okay, are you going to?
Yeah, cast in mold
Mold.
earth.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll the d20 for me.
Oh, right. Oh, it's a 13.
All right, you're safe.
We're fine.
All right, how high of an elevation do you get with your mold earth?
So it seems that it can be deposited. Wait. Okay, so it seems like it can be moved like 5 feet. I guess I can elevate myself about 5 feet and then climb the rest, maybe.
All right. So, Larsa, you hear flapping of wings. You hear claws digging into wood. You hear earth being moved around you. What are you doing?
Maybe panicking a little bit. I was looking something up, so I kind of missed some stuff. Did anyone try the door?
Nope.
Okay.
None of us tried the door, did we?
This is D&D. Nobody trusts doors.
Yeah, of course.
We just don't open them.
Since I can't see anything, can I use divine sense?
Yeah, divine sense goes out. You don't detect any undead. No celestials are nearby. There's no fae. Nothing's really setting it off.
At this point, Clara looks back down and notices the small one still trapped in the hole and says, you gonna get up here? You need a little help?
Yeah, Gosh, I lost it already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. Damn it. All right, I lost it. I lost the accent. It only took this long.
That's okay. That's
Happens
half
to
the
me.
reason we're doing this is for practice.
Yes. Yeah, I do need it. I'm not that dexterous. So if someone could help me, that would be great.
Larsa needs up.
Yeah, you see the little mound I got? Help me climb up. You can use that.
Can't see anything.
You can't see? Wait,
No.
everyone else can see right now, right?
Yes. What was that? The little one can't see?
Apparently, somehow they can't see right now, and I don't really understand that.
Well, can you help her?
But I mean, I guess I'm just a little bit flabbergasted, is all. All right. I hop back down, and I reach out to the halfling, still not entirely sinking in the fact that she can't see. All right, just take my hand, and we can climb up together.
Where's your hand?
It's right here. Uh, okay. Just I grab her hand and put it in my other hand. There it is. Okay, you got it now.
Hey, I got it.
Okay. Now, I can just take you over here to this mound of dirt that I got going. You can step up on that. Then I can step up on that. And, well,
All right.
I have a bit of experience with juggling if you want to try that instead of climbing up the whole way. Seems like you're kind of liftable. So, if you want to try that, we can do that.
Juggle me?
I mean, well, it's not so much juggling because you're basically going up and not coming down. So it's not the exact same thing as juggling. But I'm just telling you that you can trust me because I have a bit of experience with this, kind of thing.
As long as I don't fall on my face.
I don't think you will. Worse, you'll fall on my face. I don't suppose you mind that, considering we don't really know each other.
Well, all right, I'll trust you.
All right, come on then. So I'll guide her up the mound first, and then sort of lift her up as high as I can. And if that's not high enough, I'll do a little throw and hope she reaches the top.
Gotcha. So,
One of those.
will Crash or Avendora be helping with this, or are you just gonna watch a show?
Avendora looks like he kind of wants to help, but is not gonna. So he's
I-
just like kind
feel
of like
that.
inching there, but like staying back.
Mm-hmm.
I would be definitely watching the show.
Okay. Yeah, great.
Okay.
So you would have the DC is lower because you are used to juggling things, Clara. So I'm gonna make a athletics or performance check.
Okay. Oh, God damn it! That's not a real surface. That is a dirty 20.
Or which one?
For performance.
Gotcha. So, Larsa, you are manhandled by this tiefling person, and you are thrown rather roughly through the hole above you. And you can see now, barely.
It's more like a
It's
plushie,
Oh.
dim light.
Can see a little bit now.
Okay, and you see the cat person that is Crash, and the owl person that is Avendaro.
All right. All right then. Cool. Let's try to get out of here now. Yeesh. Also, thank you to whoever that was.
Oh, I can introduce myself again if you want. Maybe you didn't hear it the first time.
I was not paying attention. I'm sorry.
Alrighty then. Howdy ahoy and hello, Shakir and
Avendora
strangers
starts
and any,
furiously jiggling the handle.
and any friends hidden amongst you. Known as a world-renowned performer to some, the Goblin Man to the others, and known to all but the closest confidants as Glitterface, I am pleased to make or remake your acquaintance. If it's a performance you are after, do not stutter to ask. In any otherwise, I'm pleased to oblige, and as you've seen, I've already.
Could we
Avendaro
please
lifts
get
your
on
hand
with
up.
it?
Glitterface.
Yeah, that's what everyone calls me on account of the glitter on my face.
All right. Well, thank you, Glitterface.
Ah, no problem. No worries.
She said Avendaro was trying to open the door. Which one? The one to the left or the
Oh.
one with the windows?
I didn't say that.
The what are the one with the windows again?
The one with the windows is forward. It's this weird grayness. Not exactly light, but not just color either. It's slightly opaque, slightly transparent with this gray.
Yeah,
Like a
trying to
void.
open that.
It is not budging.
Fun.
What is everybody doing?
If it doesn't open, Avendor is just gonna step back against the wall and look at the others.
Um,
Did you try the key?
Avendor, you look down, there is no keyhole.
I look back up at him.
Clara climbs up and walks over and says, all right, well, okay, maybe there isn't technically any keyhole, but maybe the keyhole just, it'll happen, These keys seem to be magical, and I know a thing or two about magic and things not looking as they seem, so maybe if you just press it against the door, there will be a keyhole. So, Clara decides to test that theory and start just jamming the key all across the door.
Repeatedly, all you hear is
I think noise
Nothing's
suppression's
happening.
blocking the thunking noises.
Noise compression.
probably. I tried knocking on the table.
As you're doing that, you just hear my character go, "If that works, I'm an Owlbella's uncle."
Okay, well, listen, see, illusion is a complicated subject, okay? Sometimes things are just like that, so it's always worth it to give it a little bit of a shot,
So you said there were 2 doors?
There were 2 doors. Oh, technically.
I'll try to go to the other one.
All right, it opens with ease. There is a staircase leading up. Well, it leads up and then it doubles back.
I presume. So I presume this goes down to the other room we were in.
It goes up.
It goes up. Oh well, perhaps we should try this one.
Yeah, okay, sure, we can try the other one since it opened or whatever, but
And I start
Yeah.
heading up.
Okay.
I'll follow.
All right, Larsa, what are you doing?
As I'm walking up, I say, "Someone get the blind girl."
trying to see what's going on. Not a whole lot.
So are you
Wait,
still like
can she
super
see this
duper blind,
now?
or are you like a little bit more on the? Are you
Well,
starting to?
I can see shapes.
Yeah, but you
Mm.
can see outlines, kind of shades of people.
Her eyes are adjusting.
Yeah.
Well, if you need someone to not have you bumping anything, you don't want to be a right foozler, you can just hold on to my hand until you can see,
Oh, that would be lovely.
All right. I will
Alrighty.
guide her out, following behind. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. I have not said my name yet. You don't know.
None of you,
Mystery.
all of you, Clara, have not said your names.
To be fair, I said my stage name, so
That's
people
true.
technically know my name.
That's true. So, Crash, you go up to the 2nd floor, and there's another door. It is locked.
Now we can try the key. We can try the key again. Okay, maybe it'll work this time.
Is there a keyhole?
There is no keyhole.
There doesn't have to be a keyhole. That's what I'm saying.
Ah,
Illusion is a mystery, and it's our job to solve it. Or to enjoy the show, depending on how you're feeling.
you know what? You go right ahead, and I will try to look around. And
I will do
I
the
wanna look
exact
around.
same thing I did the first time.
And as I'm doing that, I will try to look around the door. Are we just at the top of the stairway?
Yep.
Okay, I will try to look around just to see if there's any other button, switch, anything that looks off that
Okay.
might.
As you begin your search, you get down, you start looking along the seam of the door. Clara, as soon as the key gets remotely close to the door just opens on its own.
See, I told you, it just works, all right? So maybe don't try to second guess me all the time. I'm not some foozler. This ain't my first rodeo.
Well then, would you like to go first?
I mean, I suppose, but if something strange happens, I'm gonna be chucking our little friend here around with my other hand, so it's just something to be aware of. But sure, I'll go first. Yeah.
All right, you step through Clara. Is it Clara or Clara?
It's Clara.
Clara. You step through, and the first thing you notice, this room is very, very brightly lit. On the top half.
Great.
On the bottom half, light is being absorbed almost in the center of the room. There is 2 orbs, roughly the size of the person you're holding the hand of. Black on the bottom, a black mass of ever shifting energy. It's not exactly an orb, but it's the best description. It's if you took a ball of water, made it float, and then shook it a lot. It's not staying still. It seems to be fighting something. And above it, there is a secondary orb of sorts. It's not as aggressive as the one below it, but it's still moving, much like waves in the moonlight or with the wind, if you could visualize it. And they are just floating there, apart by about a foot or two. Larsa, you can see.
Yeah, I can see.
Right.
Okay, so basically we got 2 orbs here. And it's I don't know, it's sort of funny room. I'm explaining this to Larsa because I don't seem to grasp the concept of dark vision and such.
Yeah, I can see now. It's real
A
evident.
miracle! I lift up my hands, but I make sure to let go before lifting them up so I'm not flinging her with me.
I just love the idea of a creature with dark vision that just has no idea what it's like to like not be able to see in the dark.
I can see all the time.
Well, yeah, I can too.
Well, everyone else just has better vision than I do.
Right.
Anyway,
Don't feel too bad.
those things don't look too good to touch.
We could fling some stuff at them. Could be real, could be not. It's not really important.
Um,
I got a couple things. Got a bunch of goblins in my bag that I could fling at them if you want.
goblins.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, what?
Did you not listen to my intro? I'm known as the Goblin Mancer, okay? I know a thing or two about them.
I sort of tuned it out.
I cannot believe you. See, I have not met such a rude crowd since... Well, I don't even remember. See, one of you is nice, and I appreciate that very much. Thank you. But the other 2 of you are really something.
You know, I would probably be in a better mood if all of my weapons were not taken away from me.
You
So I
don't
feel a
have
little
to
naked
keep
at the moment.
hurting people all the time, okay? Not every problem needs to be shoved into a pine overcoat, all right?
And
While
there are a
they're
lot of
arguing,
goblins out there that would like to sink their teeth into your neck.
while they're arguing, Avendor is just going to take a glance around the room, just looking for anything.
Gotcha. Make a investigation check.
Will do. That will be a 13.
All right, 13 is just fine. Around the room and all 4 corners, there are boxes, or more like foot chests that you see at the end of a bed. And each one in language. What languages do you speak?
He speaks common, and then whatever I could not find for the love of me. No one seems to know the name of the language that the Owlins speak.
I want to
Oh.
say Aorin, which is like what Aarakocra speaks. It's basically just the airplane language.
Okay.
I'm going to say that. In Aorin, you see a box with your name on it.
Uh-huh.
Mine?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
The others you don't understand.
He's gonna probably just walk over to it and kneel down beside it.
As you walk over, it is in the far right corner of the room. If this is a 15 by 15 box, and the door is kind of like if you draw a square in front of you, and the door is the closest side to you. Yours is in the far right. You pass by these two floating orbs of something. And when you do, there's a slight buffer, like the air hardens on your left as you get close to it. Not close enough to touch, but maybe a foot away from where these energies are. And then you
Interesting.
step up
Okay.
to your box. There is a lock on it.
There is a lock on it. Okay. Honestly, I don't think he would care. I think he's just gonna
No fucks.
just no. I'm gonna make an attack roll against the. We're level 3, right?
Yes, you are.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and make an attack roll against the lock. He's just gonna punch it.
What's going on with that box over there?
Can I make an attack roll?
Yeah, make an attack roll. Larsa, Clara, and Crash, you all see boxes with your respective languages. Clara, it's in
Ooh.
Infernal. Larsa, it's in Halfling. I don't think Tabaxis get a language.
Tabaxi do not. I know Common, Giant, Goblin, and Primordial.
I'm going to say it's in Primordial. Because that's cool.
Okay. So there's just a bunch of rocks on the box.
Sort of, yeah. It's Braille, but with more edge.
Nice. With more
Yours is on
edge.
the right, Crash. Larsa, yours is on the left. And Clara, yours is in the top left, or far left.
I got a 21 to hit.
Oh, yeah, it hits. And nothing happens. You hit the
Nothing happens?
lock pretty damn good.
I make a beeline for my box.
All right.
I take a look at the box and I say, "How kind, a present for me." And then, since I see the lock, I of course have to tap my key against it because I've been tapping the key on everything.
The key
Not put it
fits
in.
snugly. For each of you, when you use the key, it fits in snugly into the lock.
Huh? Very well.
All right.
Open it up and see
You-
what's inside.
All right.
Need to put more
Yeah.
trust in the keys.
So, Clara, you're the first one to use a lock. What comes to mind? What do you hope is on the inside? Your equipment, like your armor, your weapons, or something that might be handy in the future?
I mean, the first thing that came to mind was, oh boy, a present. So,
Just something special?
yeah, something special, I would say.
Okay, you open up the box, and there is a satchel.
Oh, how neat. A nice little bag for me. I start just like looking at all of the ins and outs of the bag, like the stitching and such, just
All right.
every little bit. You don't
The
have
front
to
of it kinda
describe
looks
it.
like
I'm
one of
just
those-
going to make myself busy with it.
I was gonna say the front of it kind of looks like it has a face on it, and when you stick your hand inside, it goes a lot deeper than you thought it would.
Damn, already?
I forget why I was given this, but there was a reason.
Because I thought it was funny.
Oh, but I like did something that you
Oh,
you
yeah.
appreciated.
Yeah, you chose a fault with your.
Ah, right. Yeah.
Anyways, so next one up would be Crash. What comes to mind when you open it up? Do you hope it's your armor? Do you hope it's your weapons? Or do you hope it's something else that might help you?
I very much hope it's my weapons.
You open it up, and there is your. If I remember correctly, you wanted a revolver and a rifle, or just a revolver? I forget.
I just said the pepper box.
You open it up and see your pepper box.
Very very good. You
And there's
you
also
see,
armor with
you
it.
hear
Not armor, ammo.
yes. You hear a very very quiet sigh from Crash, and then, but sort of in the corner to where no one sees, I pick it up, kind of adjust with it, and you all hear a couple clicks, and then very quickly stow it under my cloak.
Larsa, what do you hope to find when you open this? Your weapon, your armor, or something else that might help?
Probably my club. Do I also get my shield?
That would count more towards your armor.
Okay. All right. Then never mind. I will actually. I'm really thinking about this. I'm gonna do the club.
All right, you open up your box, and there's your club, just as the way as you left it.
Nice.
Now,
All right.
what is Avendaro doing? Avendora doing when everybody else is opening the box?
Avendora first just kind of looked at it, kind of taking it in, and then he goes ahead and when he looks around and sees the others putting in the key, he hesitantly takes out his and then puts it in
All
and
right,
opens it up.
you open it up. Are you looking for? Well, you don't have armor.
I do not have armor. I also do not have weapons.
Sick. You open it up, and there are 2 of what you remember carrying on you.
Okay, wonderful.
And there's something else. A small, almost looks like a ring, but it's crudely made. Looks as if it's made of stone, like somebody carved it.
It's describe it to me again.
It is a ring, crudely carved, of dark wood with small lines of a much lighter color, a lighter brown.
Okay. Okay, cool. He's gonna take him and get up.
Okay. So, what are all of you have noticed the apparitions in the center of the room? Clara and Avendora. That's gonna get rough. Anyways, Avendora. I keep wanting to say Daro, but Avendora. Both of you have noticed the slight barrier that takes place when you walk by.
Seems like these things don't really want to be friends with us. Hmm. So is there any other entrances around the room, or is it just that whole thing going on in the middle and then the boxes
There's
and the door we came from?
just the door you came from, the boxes, and the thing in the center of the room. Clara, with your magical inclination, you notice that on the floor and in the ceiling, there are runes carved in. Almost looks like somebody poured molten gold to set these into the wood.
Would I know how to read them?
Make an Arcana check or religion check, your choice.
Okay.
One will give you a very different response to the other than the other would.
Right. I'll go with a religion check. That's a 6.
Don't know. It's really like old school magic, even for you.
Those are some expensive runes.
Wait, what are we looking at?
We're looking at so you see how there's the little
Wait,
runes right there?
This isn't Avendora speaking.
Oh,
Oh,
we're looking.
no, Avendora doesn't.
so
He has not
with
spoken
the,
yet.
Light and dark apparitions in the center of the room, there are also runes below them, almost making a cylinder to contain them, judging by the barriers that were created when you stepped by and when Clara stepped by.
Okay.
And Clara is just staring at them, knowing they're expensive.
Got it. Yeah, Avendora's not really giving him any mind.
Alright, okay, so I might give him a little poke. I'll try to
Okay, this gets his
the-
attention.
the-
As soon as she
the
says
air
she's gonna
barrier
poke
as
him.
much as I can.
That looks like danger. I'ma touch it.
He's just gonna hold out a winged, one wing, kind of as a gesture to say, no, probably don't want to do that. That's a bad idea.
No, it's hotsy-totsy. What's the worst that can happen? It's just a couple of weird orbs.
Do you poke the barrier or do you poke the runes?
I'll poke the barrier.
Okay, he steps back.
Okay. You touch it, and it feels like stone.
Mm.
Cold, unforgiving stone. It is not responding at all.
Right, so it seems like the air doesn't really want to listen.
Maybe you can use your key.
That is such a good point. You are so smart. I will tap the key against the barrier.
Sarcasm. You have a point. That's not what the.
Does tapping the key do anything?
You hold out the key, it moves forward, and it just moves through.
Well, that's something.
Now, is your hand closer to the apparition of light or the apparition of darkness?
I would say naturally I'd go towards the light.
Your hand is closer, and when it moves again, it reaches a bit closer to your hand, almost like a flare that would come off of somebody's ball of energy. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright,
Oh.
Rue, it's gonna be terrible because all of my rolls have been really low for
Oh
some reason.
no.
That is a 15.
15. Okay, you succeed. You are not blinded, but you are now applied with light. You
So the Constitution would make it 17, but that's fine. 15 still works.
You now have the application of light. Your freckles flare with this new sensation of magic. You now know the light cantrip, and you cannot be blinded. You have advantage against being blinded by light.
Interesting.
Okay, what does this look like to
Low
all
range.
of us?
It looks like the key passes through, and almost like a lightning rod in the middle of a storm, the apparition of light, reaches out, grabs the key, and then moves through the key into the hand of Clara. All of Clara's freckles, or the rainbow spots on them, glow very bright white, and then Clara just stands there, a bit dazed for a second, but the world comes back just as much.
You okay?
You feel invigorated.
Gotta say, I'm feeling a bit like I'm on top of the world. I seem to have changed color just a smidge, just a smidge. I wonder if this means anything. I am
There is
just
now a
going
white
to.
dot in the middle of your right palm.
Interesting. I am just going to. Can I just like cast light accidentally?
Oh yeah, very easily. By the way,
All
roll a
right.
d20.
Ah, right. Oh,
It's
right.
still a
Oh,
spell.
geez. Ah, jeez. It should be something different if I'm being honest. That is a 5.
5. Great. So it doesn't go off, thankfully. But yeah, you call light in this small ball, maybe like a inch or two, 3 inches in diameter, rises from your palm about a foot off of it and just floats there, lighting up the room even more, just slightly.
Now, I'm going to be completely candid with y'all. I have not done this before. This is new. This is not my regular repertoire, so you're seeing something new.
It's a neat trick.
It'll definitely help. Yeah.
Still trying to figure out how to get out of here.
I'm
I
going
will
to stare
say-
at the light until my eyes hurt, and then I'm going to look away.
Normally, when you like stare at the sun, for instance, you get those black floaty dots. You don't get
Mhm.
those.
Mm.
Also, the apparition of light is just ever so slightly smaller. Well, no, not ever so slightly. It's like half its size. What are the
I
rest of
gotta
you?
say, I think something's wrong in a good way.
Task failed successfully.
Let's talk Dalaga.
I guess I will start towards that apparition, the light one.
Okay, it is way above you.
Oh, great.
Like the ceiling here is roughly 15 feet in height, and each one of these apparitions were roughly 5 feet in size.
I'd have to jump 2 more feet. um. I
I
guess
mean, you
I'll.
can do it. Like you can make the jump. Make an athletics check.
All right. That is what. Am I rolling a d20 plus?
D20 plus your athletics skill.
So that is a 7, and my athletics is +2. Gosh, hang on. Yes, so 9.
9. Easy enough. It's just a 2-foot jump, and you're a strong lady. You do reach up using the key to get through that barrier, and the light does reach out to meet you. The dark almost catches you, but almost. Make a
Jeez.
Constitution saving throw.
Great. We'll just see what happens. Oh dear. That is 2 plus 2, so 4.
Cool. You are blind for the next minute,
Great.
Uh-oh.
but back to the start.
Well, seems like you got some real jumpers on you.
But you also now know the light cantrip. In your right palm, there is a white dot, and you have advantage against being blinded. Oh, no, sorry, you can't be blinded by light effects.
But I'm still blinded right now.
You're blinded right now. This is more of a magical effect than an outward effect.
All right. Cool.
You land and
Can't
you're
see anything again.
Oh no, but we were having such a good time. And I just learned a visual spell too. Oh well.
the dark
Alright.
mass grows rapidly,
that's-
filling the space of the barrier. The door out of this room slams shut, and you hear a lock move into place.
Great.
Boy, that's not good.
Crash.
Well,
Avendora, what are you doing?
Is there
He
anything else in
kinda
the room?
No. What is
Okay.
Avendora doing?
Avendor is kind of looking around. He's gonna try to figure out the puzzle. Cause here's the thing. Cause there's 2 of these pillars, right?
There's a singular pillar in the center of the
This
room. Light was on above, and then below that was the dark.
the below. Okay.
Kind of like
He-
2 sides of a hourglass.
Got it. Okay. He's not gonna do anything yet. He's just chilling.
Cool.
He's just standing back and watching it unfold.
well, it seems like the doc has gotten a little bit cross with us. I could try to make friends with the doc too with the key, or unless one of y'all wanted to I don't know, have a go. I don't want to be hogging all the spotlight, or the spot dark. I'll workshop that.
That seems like the only way to move forward is to go ahead and play along. So I will attempt to touch the orb as well.
Okay. Do you have the key in hand, or are you just touching the barrier?
Were they touching with the key?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were.
Yes.
Yeah, I will attempt to do the same thing.
Okay.
I'm sure
you
I would.
reach
I would
out.
sure I would have seen him do that.
Go ahead and make a charisma saving throw for me.
Charisma. That is not what I hoped you would have picked. 10.
10. Great. So you are not afraid.
Oh.
Your hand reaches in, and the light was more not frantic, but more energetic. This is ice cold. It moves past your key, not even remotely touching it, and it slides underneath your skin like a slug. You can feel it moving up your arm and settling into your chest.
Mm. This is something I am not used to at all.
It does not feel comfortable.
Hmm.
You now have what is called advanced dark vision. You can see in color in dark vision now for 120 feet.
Whoa.
Well, that's awesome.
Okay. How do I edit that?
I would put it under features and traits. It is something that
All
I
right.
came up with because I think it's fun.
Okay. Very good. So
Also,
I see very well right now.
oh yeah. Additionally, you have advantage against being frightened.
Oh. Okay.
The black
So, is making friends with the dark as fun as making friends with the light?
Wait. Wait. I
You
missed that
did?
entirely.
Um, I said, so is making friends with the dark as fun as making friends with the light?
I don't know. I need something warm or something. Ugh.
the cold does fade, but it still moves in your chest. The way you can kind of see fish move underwater. Slow, just almost encircling in a almost, and not almost. I need to stop using that word. I use it a lot.
Hmm. Nearly.
Nearly. Nearly in a pattern that you can't quite make out. It's
Right, I
not
know how to make fire if that helps.
Ah,
Might not be
I
good to
think
have fire in an enclosed room, though.
I think I'm okay. Just what did that thing do to you?
Oh, well, you know how I got this whole glowy dealy going on and how I made that little light there? I could not make that before, if I'm being completely candid with
Seems I
you.
picked an
So
interesting time
I
to come
think
back.
I can just kind of make lights that I can stare at for as long as I want.
Right. And I'm like rubbing my eyes as you say all this. Was there anything else? Just the light?
I mean, it got this new glowy bit, but knowing me, that's not really saying much. I kind of been glowy bit already. Uh, yeah, I
How
don't know,
long
just lights I
does
can stare at for as long as I want.
Hmm. Ah,
what are you doing, Larsa?
how long does blindness last?
A minute has passed, so it does return.
Cool. I can see again. Awesome.
Huzzah! A miracle!
Something does occur to you, Larsa. When you look up to the tabaxi, his eyes almost look, CGI that is so lifelike that the only way you can tell is if you hold up to something else that is real life, like that, something else that is lifelike. It's just that slight superimposed look. That's what his eyes look like right now. They're more defined than the rest of his body, somehow more real.
Well, that's interesting.
Avendara, what are you doing?
I'm just standing there watching him.
I will say the darkness has shrunk significantly. It's almost the size of like a beach ball right now.
And the light hasn't returned or anything, it's just the darkness that's there.
It is not. Larsa, you're back to being blind because it's dark. There's no light in the chamber.
Wait,
Well, I can
hold on, how long
cast
does
light
the
now,
cantrip
right?
light?
Yeah, you can cast light now. I think
Yeah,
light
my
lasts.
light would actually still be there, right? Because
Oh,
it
it
lasts
would
an hour.
because it lasts 10 minutes. An hour?
Yeah, it says duration
Yes.
hour on the
Oh yeah,
side.
so yeah, it would still be there.
Yep.
Cool.
So
Although I don't think there's not very much to define. I don't think.
Avendora, you are in the shadows of this room.
Yeah, just chilling, not doing anything.
Like the darkness is being backlit by Sarah's light.
This epic
So-
edge lighting.
Anyway, do you think it would be worth it for me to also make friends with the dark, considering it seems like you're still all in one piece and all fine, and right? Your head's all on straight?
Are you addressing Avendora?
No, I'm addressing
Crash.
Crash, yeah.
I think I'm okay. Okay, hold on. I'm like messing with a bunch of different stuff right now. Hold on, sorry.
Basically, all I want to know is if it's such a terrible experience that it's not worth trying.
I
Doesn't
think
seem
it's
like
fine.
it
but
did much.
No.
That's good enough for me. I will take my key and reach for the darkness this time.
You grab onto the key, you reach out, and it just hits barrier.
Oh, it's broken. What's going on there? I don't think the darkness is working anymore, unless it just doesn't want to be friends with me. That kind
I
of
think
hurts
you
my
ought to be
feelings.
had your turn.
I am gutted.
Yeah, I'm a little bit stumped. Because there's not much else we can do here. Is there? Can I
You
make
can
a
always
perception
join
check?
in on the fun.
Make-
It seems like you're
make a
enjoying
perception
hiding
check.
in the dark. May as well hide with the dark, you know what I'm saying?
Are you addressing Avendora?
Yeah.
Just kind of gonna glance at you, and then he's gonna attempt to hide.
Make a stealth check.
I'll make a stealth check.
Oh. So I would say disadvantage because there's nothing to hide in this room, but there's also no light except for what Clara's holding. So
To be fair, I do have dark sight.
that's true.
That's true. It's gonna be a 17.
17. Cool. Clara, make it a perception or investigate. No, this would be investigation check.
Would there be? I mean, looking for me. That's okay.
I mean, I was looking directly at you and addressing you. That's a 21.
21. Okay.
Okay. So you can still you just like covers him with his cloak, and you can still just like see he's right there.
You
I go
are
back into
so
the shade,
dramatic,
Clara,
and
walk
yet
around the
somehow a
orb.
barrel of
Hey.
boring.
I do not wish to touch it.
Ah, don't be so.
I don't want to touch it.
Oh,
I
live
don't
a
want to touch it.
little. The
Look,
lab
there's
was
You touch
fine,
it. You
and
do it.
seems-
You take my key. You touch it.
I mean, I can
I don't
try
wanna-
it, but if that doesn't work, then
You-
I
you-
mean,
why
kinda seems
doesn't
like
it work?
on you. Well, let's see.
That's not how it works.
I can take the key. Yeah.
Okay. You take it.
Okay. I will bring it towards the darkness.
I'm gonna have to roll something because no one has ever done this when I've rolled a campaign.
Amazing.
So I'm gonna turn my camera back on so you guys can see this. I have a die specifically for important rolls,
It's like the size of his head.
and it is mainly used with death saving throws.
Oh, fun.
Right.
This is made out of human bone.
Ooh.
The numbers are filled in with dental silver.
I'm going to die.
God.
It's from the Memento Mori section of Artisan Dice. I spent $300 on this.
Oh god.
Interesting financial decision.
Worth it.
Bad with money.
Does
I
make
don't know
the
why I put it
perfect
away. I
death
need that.
die.
Okay, let's see
Indeed.
this. It's a good thing I rolled above a 10.
Oh no.
Even better
Oh,
that I got above 15. If I had gotten 10 or lower, you would have been attacked. A 10 to 15, nothing would have happened. But, Clara, you are a lucky performer.
Huzzah. I am so special.
Make a charisma saving throw.
Already, bro. That is a 22.
Fuck! Nothing is phasing you with this. You feel the slimy coldness of this energy going up your arm, up your left
Mhm.
arm. It settles into your chest. It cools off a little bit, much like it did with Crash, but it's still cold and moving. In your left palm, there is a black dot. You have advantage against being frightened, and you're hunted by the Kraken. No. You have advanced dark vision for 120 feet. You can see in color.
Mhm.
wild.
How the heck do I add that to my D&D Beyond?
What now?
Trying to figure out how to add that to my D&D Beyond, so I don't forget. So I don't forget.
My best advice is like an item if you can make that and just have it as a description.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
I've noticed that D&D's Beyond is finicky when it comes to homebrew.
Yeah. I'll figure it out. It's whatever.
All right. When in doubt, there's a phone notebook.
Yeah. I have my notes anyway, so
Ah.
that's in there.
Gotcha.
Ooh, that
What?
was something. Um, look at that. Now I got matching palms. Ain't that so fun? See, this is what happens when you live a little, okay? Don't be such a spoil sport.
I did not have to touch it.
I clap a couple times just cuz.
Oh, you clap. Okay, cool. How many times do you clap?
Just two.
Oh.
How many? 2?
Two.
Cool. That's a 3. That's a 2. You take 5 points of force damage. As
Oh.
you bring your hands close, and there's
Oh.
a burst of energy that very close to the Hulk clap when he gets. It's not. It's very loud. Anybody within 100 feet could hear it, but it's more of like somebody's slamming a bass drum every time you hit it, and it hurts like a bitch. You
Would
take
it-
5 points of force damage.
Okay, so I have learned a valuable lesson today, one that I will probably forget tomorrow. However, remind me not to clap ever.
That was a fantastic show. Clap, clap, clap.
It seems that I can no longer be an audience.
All right, I'm gonna be deaf as well as blind.
I am so sorry. Actually, I know this is a little bit stupid, but you don't get anywhere without trying things. I'm going to slap my knee once with my right hand.
Nothing happens.
Excellent. Okay, I can still clap, technically speaking. That's good enough.
I want to try
Yeah,
to
have
put
the
my
choice.
hands close, not clap at them, but just kind of slowly put them close together.
Your own hands?
Yeah, just to see if I
Nothing
feel
happens.
anything. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Is there anything happening in the room, like change wise?
I am
Tinnitus
so
noises.
glad you asked that. Larsa, as you hear this small booming sound, you notice a change in the runes on the floor as there's nothing else to hold. In the center, appearing almost out of the void, a mixture of the light that Clara is producing and the shadows that is being left behind, since there's no source. A uncomfortable mixture of light and shadows forming. In the center, there's a child, sitting cross-legged, head down, long hair hanging low. With the light, they seem to be redheaded, a deep copper color. They're wearing clothes, very simple, commoners maybe.
Hello?
Yeah.
Where'd you come from?
Howdy, ahoy, and hello, stranger. I'm known as Glitterface. I am pleased to make your acquaintance. If it is a performance you're after, do not stutter to ask. In any otherwise, I am pleased to oblige.
Larsa, they're facing you. They look up, and there are runes, very unlike what's on the floor, going from the corners of their eyebrows to the ends of their ears, on down to across their shoulders, and another set going from between their eyes, down the bridge of the nose, to their lips, on down. Make a religion check. Also, their eyes are voids. One,
Great.
a black void. The other one is white.
Oh, that's my first 10. Hang on. Religion. All right, that's 11.
11. Something's off about this child. Aside from the way they look, the runes placement, the way the runes look, something's itching at the back of your mind. A reminder of something you've been told or experienced. And this child just stares at you, tilting their head to the side, kind of like investigating what you are, back and forth.
This seems like the kind of child, if we were to clap their eyeballs, their head would explode.
Where do you come up with these things?
Well, okay, so I'm thinking, all right, because when I clap, my hands basically explode, and they got the same old doohickey going on with their head. So I'm thinking if we get real rowdy with it, it'll just go boom. So maybe we keep a little bit cool.
I'm gonna clutch
Could we
my
think of some other
holy
solution
symbol.
besides popping the head of a child?
I was
Even
not
as-
saying that we pop the head of a child. I was saying be careful. We might pop the head of a child. There is a very important
So
distinction.
you were saying we will pop the head of a child.
We are not
It seems
popping the head
Like
of a
that is
child.
exactly what you just clarified, saying the exact same thing we thought you were saying.
No, I'm saying.
That's how it was working.
No, you were saying as if I was going to go up there and just clap the child in the face and have them explode. No, I am saying that there is a little bit of a risk if we were to do something like that, but we're not going to do that, right?
Are we not?
I mean, I don't really think that we should be exploding any new friends we come across. I think that's generally a poor way to go about things. You don't get known as the best around by killing people.
Depends where you are.
Depends where you are.
I don't think killers are the best people.
Depends what you kill.
Depends what you kill.
Or who?
I like this guy.
Larsa, you're staring at the child, and this is not the voice you expect.
No.
Oh, you hear a
That's why
voice?
I'm clutching my holy symbol.
Hey, little girl, you okay? Talking to Larsa.
Can you not hear them?
They cannot.
Hear what?
For the rest of you, this child's head is still down low. Who are you?
My name's Larsa. Who are you?
My name is Bastion.
Doesn't seem like they want to talk.
Their name is Bastion.
Oh, you're a friend of theirs? Well, introduce us. Yeah. The name, whatever.
I
Crash?
don't know this person.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Well, you know the name.
You know the name Bastion.
I do.
Why did you just say I do? What's going on?
I know that name. You say your name is Bastion? I say to the little kid.
The head looks up, and you no longer see a child. You see a older gentleman, with a very familiar face. Runes in the same place as I last described, except with the same long hair that is a dark copper color, a beard that comes down to about his chest. He is bare-chested with several scars going up his arms. This is the Bastion you remember. This is the Bastion that decided to take a little walk.
So is
Is
you
the
looking up
image
for everyone now, or just for 2?
Just for these two.
Okay.
Okay, so the image does change for me.
It does.
Larsa sees a little kid. I see an old man, essentially.
Yes.
Okay, then never mind. Do you know how we got here, Bastion?
Yes. I called you here. Each of you. One by one, you followed my pull. You followed my key.
What does Avendora see?
Do you address the figure inside the circle, or do you
He
just...
doesn't speak to him, but he just looks at him.
There is a, as I last described, a small childlike shape, sitting down crisscross, long, dark copper-colored hair hanging low, covering their face. But with your race and your eyes, you see that around the tips of these are long sleeved, but around the middle finger to the tip, from wrist to the middle fingertip, there are runes on each hand, and their hands are clasped together as if in prayer.
Hmm.
Make a investigation check. I'm going to say with advantage because of your history.
Me?
Yeah.
Who?
Got
Oh.
it.
Avendora.
Okay.
That's gonna be 16.
16?
Mhm.
All right. Around the child's left wrist, a very small woven circle with a gem in the center, with small white threads, spider silk maybe, that's been spun, holding the gem in place.
Does he recognize it?
You would recognize a Keshi.
Does he recognize it as the one he's searching for?
No,
Hmm.
this one's new. It's, well, not necessarily new. One you've never seen, a design you've never seen. I'll be right back. Somebody's calling for me. I'll let you sit with that.
I assume it's one of the dogs.
This is good for my improv stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm. I mean, that's
I'm a very slow thinker, so it takes me a minute.
D&D definitely helps with that. You got to be, especially if you DM, if you ever get to that point, you got to be thinking on the fly so much.
I bet.
Yeah, I'm not used to holding the reins in a player sense. The last person that I was a lot more introverted than this character, and it's been fun so far.
Every character I've ever played has been an extrovert, which is why it's tough to play this guy who does not speak much.
Fortunately, it seems like we can bounce off each other enough that he's not doing nothing.
Well, having a few face people and then a couple recluses is good back and forth.
I was not actually expecting the whole light and dark thing to work.
I
was
didn't expect him to
really
let you.
scared.
Key thing. I
didn't
I
Yeah,
didn't
I
expect the
totally
key thing to
was
work.
Yeah, I was expecting it to just not work because it was me doing it, not the key being the deciding factor.
Yeah.
Of course, you know,
Like,
And one thing I've always kind of learned is that I've always tried to figure out how to do is if they don't do the exact thing that you want them to do, but they're like trying something creative, just let them do it. Just let that work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
his
do
idea
think
his idea might have been we had to knock on the door 3 times, but like, he puts the key to the door. It's something creative. Then let's let him make that work.
I do think it makes the characters a bit more unique to have one person with two and then two people with the opposites and then one person with none instead of two with light and two with dark.
Mm.
Yeah,
I don't know how much
sure
bearing that'll
that'll
have on
be.
everything, but it's like a neat thing.
That'll probably end up being real interesting.
I'm gonna like have a very like tense fight and then like I'm left with like 1 health, but someone does something really impressive, so I clap for them and die instantly.
I just love the idea that you wait. Have you not got understood it yet?
Hmm?
Hey, Peanut. Peanut, you literally have the spell Thunderclap.
No, I thought about that. I thought about that, except it does damage to me and makes everyone kind of deafened. I don't feel like it's actually like a proper offensive spell.
I guess. However,
I
if we
have the
ever need
worst
to destroy
iteration of
something,
Thunderclap.
if we ever need to destroy something, you could just put it in your hands and then clap.
Mhm.
Yeah, or we could just high five each other.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you both have it, don't you? literally making explosions with the power of friendship.
Love it.
Dude.
Yes. High five. Ow.
Why do my high fives hurt more than usual?
Okay.
Yeah, I was just being informed which hospital my stepfather is being moved to. He's having gallstone issues.
Uh-oh.
Ow.
Yeah, which is weird because he doesn't have one. He had issues in the past, and so they had to remove it. And now a stone formed, but there's no way for it to pass through since there's no organ there.
All right then.
Yeah,
That's a big oofta.
I'm just making up stuff on the fly.
his body hates him.
Oh, ouch.
He had to get his thyroid removed.
Mm. That's no
He's-
fun.
Yeah, but Larsa just asked the question to Bastion. What was the question? Or what
There was
the
a
last-
lot other things happening. I do kind of have a question. I have to remember what it is though.
Was there no response when I did my usual introduction?
No.
Alas.
Everyone's just so rude.
It is so mean. And I see all these people just like talking to no one, so I'm like, okay, I can do that too. And I go over to my bag and I open and I say, so how y'all doing? Okay? You having a good time down there? Seems a bit more roomy than before. But you know, just doing your thing. Alright, that's fun. Is Peter treating you alright? That's good. Okay.
All right, Bastion. Why did you call us here?
Because each of you have made contact with one of my seals. Each of you has made a step in releasing me from my binds. And his hand goes up and touches the runes on his face. Now the question is, will you do it again, as you have so many times before?
Again?
I will say, at the end of that sentence, he begins to smile. It's
That's not creepy at all.
wider than it should be. The edges of his mouth being a few centimeters from the edge of his ear. All of his teeth are sharp and cracked.
Do you know what I'm looking for?
Hmm.
Do you say that?
Yeah.
The child heads raises. The body shifts for you, Avendora. Not that of a child, but that of a young adult, maybe mid-20s for a human. The same marks, a bit of bristle of a beard starting to come into play. Yes, I do. It lies with my seal. You'll find it eventually. You always do.
Did I hear that response?
No.
Okay. Then I'm gonna relay the stuff that he said to the others.
I gotta say, you're a really good improviser. I also like pinning little like stories onto strangers. Usually I have it like out of earshot, so it's not so awkward. But I like see two little people talking to each other, and I'll like make up a little conversation that they're doing. Never been so bold to do it right in front of a person who's like, I don't know, seems to be having a bit of a rough one. But I don't know, to each their own. Funny little
Fail.
uh prophecy you got there though. That's fun. I don't know.
Just seems that nobody else can really hear what I'm talking about with this dude. So yeah,
You said something about seals. I'm asking Larsa.
yeah, it just seems like every one of us has released some sort of seal on him.
I'll look at Bash and say, "What are these seals you talk about?"
I have no idea what is going on. This is so confusing.
My seals. You've met one already. You haven't broken it, but you've met one. Haven't you, Crash? You ran away from it like you run away from everything else.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure you don't. Well, how did it go? I know you.
Do I hear the same exact voice?
The exact same voice.
What are you?
I am
And there's a
Bastion.
you can hear the slight bit of fear in my voice as I say that.
I am Bastion, the Titan of Power. You're the last one to break my seal. The last one to touch it. Just for a silly little thing as a coming of age and revenge.
Titan of what?
Titan of Power.
Do we all hear that?
You do.
Oh.
Oh, do I
Oh,
When he
good.
announces
hear
his name.
anything?
You do, Clara.
Yay!
The child shrinks in size for you. Much smaller, maybe 5, 6-year-old. All the same marks, much shorter hair. And with the voice that you heard, describing their name and their title. Looking directly at you, with a smile of sharp teeth and cracked. With a smile of cracked, sharp teeth.
You
What do you want?
are quite a befuddling little varmint, I gotta say.
What do you want?
Why, I want what I always get. Freedom.
So what do you want me to do? I'm not asking you in general. What do you want me to do?
I want you to leave here and play your part as you have so many times before.
So do
Find
I.
your
Can I
fishing.
leave?
The door's right
Yeah,
there,
that's
isn't it?
okay. But no, it's locked. We tried it.
Did you? Or did you
I-
just hear a noise?
No, I'm pretty sure we tried it. I mean, if you're gonna use some magic, ooh,
Was it a
it's
pole
changed.
Did you guys
door?
try it, or did you just hear it lock?
We just hear it lock. We didn't try it.
Yeah,
I mean, did you not try it?
you tried the front door, but
Ah, for the love of, he's gonna go over and try to open
yeah,
the door.
no, it opens.
It opens. Okay.
Huzzah!
What is the door open
A
to?
miracle.
Yeah. What's on the other side?
A stairway down.
Okay. He's gonna motion for everyone to come on.
Wait, is it the same door we came in?
Yep.
No.
Well,
Just gonna leave this weirdo here?
Yeah. I mean, what do
I'm-
you want to take him with us?
I
You
mean,
want to
I
bring
I'm
him
don't know.
along
very-
like some sort of pet? I don't.
He said a thing
I'm
about
very
like
I'm very
freedom.
quickly heading towards the door.
Okay.
He said a thing about like freedom. I don't think we really need to take him around like a pet. That doesn't really seem like a
Yeah, he-
freedom kind of deal to me.
That's not
Oh,
what he
I'll
wants.
get
I
what
don't think.
want.
Okay, you stop talking. We're not talking to you. We're talking amongst us. Okay. Well, let's just. Can we just leave? There's nothing else binding us. I mean, I don't even think that we need to do anything he says. We just need to leave.
I
He already
mean,
told.
I'm already
okay,
heading
but
out.
didn't we like come that way? I don't really understand what's going on here. There was the whole thing with the light and the dark, and that was real fun. And it was kind of spooky, if I'm being honest. But I mean, there's like the door that we came from.
Yes, that is
And-
the plan. What is confusing about this? We can just leave.
no,
What is
no,
going
I'm-
on?
All right, I'll follow you wherever you go, but I am gonna argue with you while we walk. So
That's
what I'm
fair.
thinking right now, what I'm thinking right
I
now
love
is
this
we
walking
came
towards
from
the
that
door.
door, you know?
Yes.
We-
Okay. You know, you need to
we
stop
can walk
talking
out
because
the
the
door
longer
while
you
we
talk,
have
the
them.
less we move.
I have
Okay.
you know that I'm very good at talking while moving.
Okay,
I'm
Mr.
in the
Mr.
stairwell.
Bartholomew, was it? I don't remember your name. I don't give a shit. You were leaving. You can stay here and do whatever you were doing before. I don't know why you. Whatever. We're going. Bye bye.
I'm sauntering.
Goodbye,
to the exit.
Avendora.
Goodbye. Is this a long goodbye? No. Okay. Goodbye. He just leaves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Starts walking towards the door.
Off
Yeah,
through the
you
door
go
and
down the
down
stairs.
stairs.
Now, Crash, you said you were just walking through. You weren't saying goodbye.
Yes, if I saw the door not locked, yeah, I'm very swiftly walking towards the door.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I didn't say goodbye. I just head out.
So you're the first one to touch the door. You step out, and it is snow. It is not how you left it. Hopefully.
Not the kind of snow I like.
Oh no, the snow's still falling, but there's no ever-rising smokestack from Maligny being destroyed. There's no several other houses that were here next to this one when you walked in. It's just this and maybe like 2 other buildings.
No, this is
The ground
this
doesn't
country-
shake.
Have we followed him out at this point?
Yeah, if you guys follow through. Larsa, what do you follow them through, or are you still sitting there with Bastion?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow them and just close the door behind me.
Okay.
Alright, now that's really weird. Because normally when you have little, like, illusory things, it's like the small stuff. But it seems like that other stuff was real, but then this stuff is also real, which is really confusing. And also, I thought it was like a nice, like, green day when I got here. And there's no way that I would have been asleep for, like, seasons, you know? I don't think it makes sense.
This one, he's just gonna keep walking. So what's the plan? Are we just staying here? What are we doing?
Well, I gotta
Yeah,
figure
can we-
out where we're at.
Can we see the ocean from here?
You cannot.
Also, yeah, I thought there was, like,
There's a
water
lake.
around or something. How far
Are
did
we-
we go?
Are we all in this snowy tundra?
Yep.
Okay. I want to at least try to get my bearings. I know I have some kind of abilities to do that.
Yeah, go ahead and make a survival check.
All right. Not great. 9.
9. It looks exactly like
Yeah.
how you left it, just a few more houses missing.
Okay.
Hmm.
But none of this makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I know for a fact I came here. There was more.
Yeah, when I came here, that was different.
They-
All of you
Well, I
stepped
guess it
out.
means new people if we're pang-wangling about it. I do not know this place at
What
all,
do you-
though. So,
What do you mean by different?
well, okay. So it was greener, and I like a decent view of the water, and well, I don't really know how it'd be like this because I assume it's like there's a certain place in the world that's a bit more cold like this, and that was not where I was. That was pretty much as far away as I can be, and I don't remember sailing none.
Sorry, what about the past day or so has made any fucking sense?
I know it's all confusing, but I'm trying my best to make a little bit of sense of it, okay?
No.
No.
There is no sense with you. There none. First you thought she was blind, then you think this.
She was blind.
She's
She
just
could
gonna
not
kind of
see, and then
like
she could
crouch
see,
down
then
and
we're
like
fine.
Have a
Just
mental
couldn't see
breakdown.
in the dark.
he's face palming right now. Essentially, what you could the equivalent of that for an owl, man.
Oh, so okay, so when it gets like all monochromatically or whatever, you're saying you cannot really see. Okay, that makes sense. Never mind. I guess it's like a thing.
Okay, shut.
I can get behind that.
He's gonna he's gonna just like make that kind of like shut motion with his hand. What is the plan? What are we doing?
I mean, I would assume we
We
go
need
to the
to-
nearest
I
town
told you
and
to
have
shut. I'm addressing the others. You've talked enough for all of us. Others, what is the plan?
I'll turn to the
you
other
said there
two
was
and say,
houses around?
what do you remember before you got in the house? Because I know it sounds like we were in different places before we got in there.
Well, I was in the forest.
A forest like this or a forest somewhere else?
A forest. That's all I can tell you.
Okay, Weisenheimer, I think you can elaborate a little bit. See,
And I think you can shut the fuck up. Anyone
well,
else?
you're being a real dewdrop about
He's
this. is
gonna
what I'm
cast
saying.
silence around based on
Scary.
uh
Yeah.
Do it.
Easy,
done.
easy enough. Clara, you can keep talking, but
I will keep talking, but no one will
Okay.
hear me.
no sound comes
Thank you.
The
Oh.
others.
What does
I'll
it
turn
look
it
like when you do silence?
What's up?
What does it
What's
look
up?
like? What does it look like when you do the silence thing?
Just clutches his pouch that he's holding. And then he just swings the pouch around, clutches it, and then just closes his eyes for a second, then opens them, and then puts the pouch back.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
we're all
thank you, Matilda.
agitated, but I really think we should find somebody to talk to, like where we're at.
Sorry, I'm just like imagining as we're
What do
talking,
you
there's just Clara in the background, just like angrily like gesturing and, like
Yeah.
still like mouthing things.
I would agree with the little one. I would presume I at least know where this is. So I would
yeah.
I would be able to track and whatever, all that stuff, to go in a direction to find a city or a town that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, it appears that I'm the only one who knows where we are. So, I think our best course of action would be to retrace my steps and head back to civilization. We need to get our bearings, or at least
I
you all
nod
need to.
furiously.
I agree.
Very well.
Very well. Jinx.
He's gonna dispel the silence.
Gotcha.
And another thing, okay, you got me real frosted now, okay? Because I am
All
trying my
right,
best
let's get
to-
going. Thank you. That was a very nice speech. Now let's Teche, what's your character name? Brand.
introduced myself
Introduce
yet.
yourselves. Only
I haven't-
Clark.
I
Correct.
certainly
We
haven't
actually
introduced
don't know our names.
The only one we
I
know about
kind
is
of did.
Chatterbox here.
Which it wasn't even
Kind of.
Clara. It was Glitterface.
Yeah.
Yep.
We haven't done proper introductions yet.
I think
Well, if you
I
say-
don't think he's gonna ask. Then I think he's just gonna talk to you and say, "All right, let's get going."
Very well. Well, if we're going to be traveling together, might as well get some proper introductions.
You know, I have
I-
just a thing for that.
I think we already got a proper introduction from you.
I will let you take the lead.
Very well. You may call me Crash.
Mm.
All right. I'm Larsa Purdy Oak.
A pleasure to meet the both of you.
Likewise.
Evandora.
That's nice.
But nothing. Okay.
That's nice.
It's
That's
a
great
pleasure
to
to
know.
meet y'all.
But why do you say that's nice? So like you're like patronizing.
Uh,
You
I
say
am-
that's nice. No, what was that?
Listen, I just think.
Okay, shut. All right, well, let's get moving.
Agreed.
We're
There's
just gonna
plenty of
start-
time for you
start
two to
going.
bicker on the way back to Melini.
Yes.
All right.
Where was that you're saying we're going?
Well, would say the best chance of us finding a refuge would be back in the city. And I believe I can find our way back there. From judging from the sun, I'd say north is that way. So this way. And I'll start walking in the direction.
Cool.
All right. Follow him.
So,
How on everything did I
you-
get here?
Have two options. A, you can make a travel across the frozen lake. Or you can walk around the lake. One's going to be a much longer trip, but the other one you might fall in at some point.
What do you
Avendora
all
will
think?
probably
Across the lake or around the lake?
around.
How'd
What,
you
we're not on a clock.
I
You can just
mean,
go around.
yeah. But think about how much quicker it'd be if we just go directly across the lake. You know, it's just free whatever.
There is nothing quick about you.
Oh, aren't you a real Weisenheimer?
Even
huh?
your speech, it's like you say things quickly, but it takes longer than it should have. Like it takes triple the amount of time it should have.
I'm sorry that you've got some weird vocabulary to work with. All right, but
No, you just make shortcuts, and those shortcuts are so bad they take triple amount of the time that they should have.
listen, one of us has shiny bits on both of our hands, and the other one of us has been a real dewdropper the entire time through. So I think maybe we can have a little bit of fun, save a little bit of time if we just scoot on by, you know?
I would say we are low on supplies. I do not have all of my gear. Around the lake would be space safer. If one of us falls in, less of a chance that we will survive.
Who's gonna fall in? It's solid.
Huh? You never know.
I never trust
You know,
ice.
maybe you should go across the ice. How about we do that? You go across the ice, we'll go around, and if you fall in, it's win-win.
Oh, well, it's no fun if I go alone. Fine, I'll follow the rest of you.
All right.
Okay. Got it. Around the lake wins.
Yes.
All right. Are you going the southern path around the lake or the northern path?
Say whichever one.
You
I
see, this is a
probably
very now this is a real question.
Ah,
I'm
Um,
alone. Yeah.
I want to just say whichever one I probably would have taken beforehand. So let's. You know what? The Southern
Now,
Path.
I'll say, Crash, you do know the area, and you know there's a village north, and there is a village on the southern path. The village
Mhm.
north is only a day's travel away, maybe a bit longer.
And the one in the south.
The south one will be another 2 days, but it is closer to a port,
Okay.
but not a port across the lake, just a port to somewhere you've never been.
I'm going to go in the Southern Path for reasons.
do you explain the difference between to us?
No, I just say well, let's go this way.
Very well.
Sure.
Alrighty, fantastic. You all begin your journey. I'm going to need a survival check from who's leading the party forward.
I would presume that would be me. Okay, now this do I get some kind of advantage here?
You do get advantage because you are familiar with the area.
Yeah. You have favorite terrain type, your proficient bonuses doubled,
Yep.
proficient skills, making blah 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 blah. Anyway, that's a lot of stuff. All right.
By the way, I have Outlander, which means if so long as our
You're
party
kidding me.
is 6. What's up?
I rolled 2 14s.
Nice. All right, what about
From-
Outlander?
So long as our party is 6 members or smaller, we live on the trail as though we lived in a moderately comfortable home. Essentially, I can source everything that we might need,
Hell yeah.
so long as the
Outlander?
surroundings would provide to someone who knows how to look for them.
I think I have that same background. Is that a background
Do
or a
you?
feat?
It's a background.
Yeah, I had the same. I have the Outlander
Oh
background as well.
no, that's a party skill.
Well,
Both of you make life
Well.
so much easier on the street.
Yeah, it's just
Big
it's
fan.
luxury. It is the height.
This is what people call glamping. And
Yeah, traveling like
Well.
kings.
we don't have to worry about food.
I suppose not.
It's real nice.
hmm And so just to confirm, the only thing that at least I have is by my weapon and just my regular clothes.
yeah, your
Okay.
armor's not there. And it's just your gun.
I'll ask you this: should I just go ahead and delete all the stuff I don't have?
I wouldn't say delete it.
Okay, just
I
making sure.
would say remember it. Or
Okay.
keep it somewhere.
Okay, just making sure. I have all that stuff just unclicked. That's
Yeah.
fine.
And
Very
like
well.
if it's things that are like, okay, this is some armor I have, or like some like you got it because of your background, you can just collect it at the next city. Or like you
Got-
can when you get the money, you can do so.
Gotcha. Do we still have our
does
money?
You do not.
Balls.
All
Does
of
it
you are
take-
broke.
Does it
All right.
take? Are we
All
on
money.
our way?
Yeah.
All right. How many days does it take to get there? Do we take a long rest by the time we get there?
Crash, you would know it would take
2 days?
roughly 2.5 days, yeah.
Okay, so we do
It's
take a
going to
long
take us-
rest.
Yes. It'll take us
Okay,
about
cool.
2.5 days to get into the dearest village.
So with the first days of travel, you got a 14. Is that adding your survival skill, or was that the roll?
That is the total.
That is the total. Fantastic.
I rolled 2 14s.
So you avoid many things that might try to ambush you, like wolves or anything bigger, frankly. And it's an easy day's travel for several hours. The snow gently falling as it always does. The wind brisk for a lot of you who are not primed for the winter weather.
Oh no.
Like Larsa, this is kind of hell for you because most of the snow is like 2 feet in height and just gaining.
Mm.
Building up my leg muscles again.
Yep. And you guys continue for that day. The sun is on the horizon. The light painting its rays across the snow in the variety of colors of a sunset. The reds and oranges, and the deeper blues of night coming into play.
Do we want to stop and camp?
I thought you said iguana, like you were referring to something thumping around in the back of your house. Yeah, it seems like well, I'm a little bit beset by fatigue, as it were. So, yeah, I'm up for it. Maybe I could tell a story or two if I am not so horribly unwanted. Ugh,
I'd
no
definitely like to
respect
know
for the others.
where all y'all are from,
Right. Well,
since
if
I'm
you're so
traveling with y'all.
inclined to learn, it seems like this is not Benify because, well, it's really cold. And that's not what I'm used to. And I would always travel around all the little towns and such, making friends, showing off my performance, and just having a general good old time. Most people,
Making
I would say,
friends?
more or less. Excuse you. You are excused.
Sorry,
I
what?
would say most people are decently familiar with me. But it seems like, being all the way over here, that's not the case, which I gotta say is a different experience. Um, but I suppose it's just a chance to spread my story a little further, you know?
Well, then,
Alright.
hold on. What was that you said where are you from?
I say generally Benefy, because I've been all around. I don't know. Core was
Would my
nice.
character my character know what that is?
Oh, you know the country. What
Okay.
kind of sets
make
you
sure.
off and sets all of you off is the reference to Kor, the ruined city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a little bit sleepy there, but, you know, up and coming, you know how it is. Um, but yeah, I think generally pretty nice people all around. I'm just hoping that this place is just as nice as Benefy was.
Cord spelled how?
Core. What about the rest of y'all?
Sorry, I need to bring up that map.
Same. I forgot to put it up.
I have it up.
I have everything up.
I'm not
on
I'm not at
tab.
my usual setup, so I'm flipping
That's
between
fair.
too many pages.
There it goes. Okay. Oh yeah. All right. Well, that's a bit surprising, but um, I haven't been around too much, just around the country of town. Came from the little town of Riche, full of
That's so far.
it's pretty far, yeah. Um, yeah, just lived amongst my own kind for a real long time, and then found a group, lost the group, and now I'm here.
Well, wherever we are seems to be quite far from the both of us, which is, I gotta say, really confusing because it was like yesterday that both of us would have been in our respective corners of the world, no?
Well, sort of.
That's something. Real kooky magic going on, I think. Like teleportation or something. I don't know.
It's one way to put it.
I'm just spitballing.
Yeah, there's a lot of wonky stuff going on. I'm not too happy about leaving that dude, but I don't. He didn't seem like someone I wanted to get in a fight with.
Well, apparently, at least you people know a little bit what's going on. You recognized who's it, what's it over there, but I don't know. It's been a real weird day.
Sorry, I'm trying to look up my notes for a second.
Oh. Who was
Do you even-
like keeping a more direct note to what Clara was saying, other than just like, hey, this is where they were from?
Mhm.
Like, who was paying like a bit more attention? Like
I've-
hints
Uh,
to something, to
I
stuff
would
like that.
assume Avendora doesn't care at all because he hates
Yeah.
me.
I'm hearing a few things.
he clocked out a while ago.
He hates
Being
me
honest.
so much.
Avendor is already asleep.
Yeah, he's gone to sleep. No, he's still awake, but he's laying down.
I mean, I've got like, I've got appearance, and I've got, you're basically a nomad, and you're from Core, and you're also glittery.
Yes.
I'm gonna moreover for Avendor's not really paying attention. So moreover for Larsa, make a history check.
History, oh god. I've got so many tabs open. Do that. 14.
14. So with the books you've read through, you've heard about Core.
Okay. Thing.
You've heard about moreover, you've heard about the ruins of Core. It was this large, grand city. And it one day just fell apart. Clara just described it as a up and coming town.
So are there people returning to Core?
I wouldn't really say returning, so much as I guess immigrating, That's like what it is. I mean, I don't really know what you mean by returning. It's not like it's a big wellspring of culture or whatever. It's just kind of there. Unless you consider me to be a wellspring of culture, but I'd still say they're more coming for the show rather than returning for whatever.
Okay.
You have lived in the city for how long?
Well, I don't live anywhere per se, and it's not really a city, it's more of a town. I mean, I've been around it.
Look for a rock to throw.
Easy enough.
Cool. I'm gonna just lightly toss the rock. at
Avendor,
Avendora.
you were hit with the rock.
But yeah, what do you mean by return?
Just that it seems like Core has been destroyed, or was.
What are you babbling about? That makes no sense. How would it be destroyed? It's been a couple of days. I do not think that it would blow up in 2 days.
What year do you think it is?
I never really kept track of that. Can I do
Make
a
a
history
history
check?
check.
Yeah. Apparently I did keep track of that because that is a 19.
Damn. As far as you know, as last time you checked, it was 613 PC.
613 PC, I think.
Cool.
PC is what you said?
Yeah, with a P, like as in petulant.
I look at Larsa and what is going on here?
I don't really know what it's.
You guys not keep track of time?
Larsa,
Okay,
you're from
Vanguard,
Tell.
you do clock that number. That just came out of their mouth.
Yeah.
Why you not been paying attention? Is it like I don't know. You lose track a couple years ago? Something like that?
At least for me, it's 32 PBR, which
What?
is
What is a
mm,
PBR?
post Bastion's Rage.
Don't
And
drink
now I
it.
realize that.
Always Bastion.
Okay. You start to see the gears clicking in Crash's head. And I fuck. What's your name again? I turn to Avendor and slap him awake.
1 second.
Just getting assaulted while he's asleep.
I'm not just like slap him, just like slap him on the leg. Hey, wake up.
We're checking something real quick.
Thunderclap next to his ear. No.
Very well.
What? Oh, that'd be so bad.
Oh yeah, I guess since we're resting, I should fix my health.
Cool. Avendor is not there.
What?
Oh.
There's like a dent in the snow of where he was, and then you turn to gone.
The shit.
Where'd he go?
He was just there, wasn't he?
No, I'm still confused about the whole year thing. Also,
We'll
he
get
doesn't
to
really
that.
matter.
We'll get to that later.
So
We'll
you're
get to that later.
saying, I think making up new time frames is a little bit more important than I don't know the dewdropper that doesn't do nothing. Okay, so
I'm standing up and like looking for shit. I'm looking for him, but I'm looking for shit.
Yeah. Since I just
Alright.
threw that rock at him,
Actually, do I have like? I know for certain I got like some weird abilities or like whatever.
Go ahead with the advanced dark vision. Go ahead and make an investigation check with advantage.
Okay. Good thing I got advantage. Because that first one was a 3.
Oh,
That's 2 5s.
2 5s.
incredible.
Yes.
God damn.
That sucks.
I think you need a new dice roller, my guy. You
Well,
don't see him. He is gone.
Sue D&D Beyond.
I mean, I wish.
And the
but-
other advanced dark vision person doesn't care.
The lack of fucks is deep with this group.
So, do they just have like a different measurement of time in town? What's going on there? Because that's a really confusing way of measuring time. I never heard it before.
Ooh. Hold on. I want to use a primeval awareness.
Gotcha.
As an action, you can expend 1 ranged spell slot to sense whether an aberration, celestial dragon, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead is present within 1 mile of you.
How do you do this? Like, it goes out. I just want to hear your flavor of it.
Of course, yes, of course. You see Crash's eyes sort of glaze over, similar to, I guess, how they kind of were in when I had the super dark vision, the advanced dark vision, but almost like a lime green. As I try to just sense anything within a 1 mile radius of us.
And what can you pick up on that again?
It is crap. Where was it? Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead present within 1 mile. Doesn't give me the location. It just tells me that they are or not.
There are aberrations nearby. As long as you can tell the number,
Ooh.
correct?
Or within 6 miles if you're in your favorite terrain,
Oh, sick.
which mine is forest.
Cool. As you send it out even further, being very familiar with this place, there's a handful of fae, smaller blips on the radar, aberrations, and just for a second, there is a blinding sense of dragon that disappears.
Ah,
Other than that, nothing.
and the dragon was like a quick blip.
Yeah, like it was there when you set it off, and then it left. Kind of like it was already on the move.
Okay. And it lasts for 1 minute. Lasts 1 minute per level of spell slot. Interesting. So this would have first level, so 1 minute.
Yeah.
Everything
Well-
okay over there?
Possibly. I don't know about that. But I couldn't tell where he went.
DM, just a question. 740 the last year before 0?
Yeah, there was a couple. There was about 5-6 years in between 740 and 0. I'm gonna say 5 years before 740 and 0, but there's no like major historical event except for 0, the reset. You're doing math, aren't you?
A lot of math, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this is not good at all.
What's not good?
The fact that one of our companions is missing?
Well, I didn't really think he was that much of a companion to begin with. Seemed more like a obstacle, if anything.
So you'd be fine if you were the next one.
I don't think that we'll get him picked off and murdered. I think he went off to skulk again. Like, not too long ago, he tried to hide directly in front of me, like he was in a nice shadowy corner away from it all. I'm pretty sure he's just doing the same thing again.
It's very possible. Can't. I don't have anything to like kind of see where they went.
Nah, you're blind as a bat. Blind as a bat out here, except for the moonlight.
Oh, I can cast light though.
Yeah, that is true.
Hmm.
I
I'm
believe
gonna
that
do
is
that.
30 feet of light, another of bright light, and another 15 of dim light.
Are there footprints aside from the ones that we had leading us here?
Hex, would you have left footprints away, or would you have done your little hop thing?
Probably would have left footprints and not, didn't fly away.
Gotcha.
Totally
Yeah.
could though, because the owl has silent flight.
Yeah. So yeah,
Mm.
there's footprints leading away.
Yeah, look at that. He just walked off on his own. He wasn't dragged away kicking and screaming or whatever.
How far did the footprints appear to go?
Who cares?
With your advanced eyesight, you could follow the footprints to see a shape on the shoreline of the lake, just sitting there chilling.
Oh, thank God. Okay. I'm gonna yell over to him. Avendor!
Has Avendora been introduced to his name yet?
No, he hasn't.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
has.
think so. He has.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we said- yeah.
before we left, he said it.
Before leaving the houses.
Avendorn's gonna not respond. None.
Avendor, you big bird, get over here.
None.
That's what I'm saying. He's skulking. It's fine. It's whatever.
Fine. Well, at least he's not gone. I was more worried there was somebody picking us off before rather than people just leaving. Anyway, back to what we were talking about.
Still
Oh,
a
yeah.
mystery.
What year
So-
did you all say it was?
Well, I said that it was 613 PC, but apparently they got a funny way of measuring time in town, I guess.
Yeah, for me, that was 164 years ago. It's
That-
32 PBR.
Yeah, I don't really understand the PBR system. I don't know how you get 100 years off or whatever. That's weird. You could try switching to the PC system since it seems to make more sense, at least to me. Feels a little bit more intuitive. Basically, how it works is, as the year goes by, we count up by one instead of, I don't know, whatever it is you're doing.
Well-
that was a pretty big thing that happened that changed that.
Well, I hate to break it to both of you. It seems something very weird is going on. And I guess
Oh,
that's
how do
kind
you
of
measure
obvious.
time?
The same way as you two. However, from my perspective, it is not 37 PC or 32 PBR, whatever it is you said. I am forgetting. I apologize. As far as I'm aware, it is 237 PBR.
My goodness, that is.
I think you really need to
Alright,
work on the
boy.
PBR system. It is making no sense to me. I'm gonna be honest. So, shouldn't you guys have the same year if you're using the same system?
He doesn't know about the issue with Bastion Rage, apparently.
Yeah, I don't know who Bastion is, and I don't really care. He sounds like an angry fella, and I don't really want to get roped up with him. I think that he needs to make a better timescale system, though, because what you guys have got going on in town makes no sense. Okay?
Hey,
Look,
Tesh.
Yes.
What's Crash's passive perception?
Oh. Passive perception. 14.
Oh, so you don't notice anything.
Crap.
Shit.
I thought I
no.
have something that like can't be snuck up upon.
Okay, now I'm a little bit confused about the whole PBL system. How is it that you are 200 years off from each other, despite using the same system? Did you, like, have a little bit of an offset, or what's going on
The
up there?
same reason that you showed up here in the tundra and not in your home country.
I
Something
got
very weird is
teleported
happening.
to a place with a terrible time system?
Let's go with that if that makes you happy.
I just don't really understand. Because, see, the PC system makes sense, and clearly the PBR system doesn't, because, you guys don't have the same year, which doesn't make any sense, okay? I think if we all just use the PC system, maybe we could understand a little better. The current year is 613 PC, or it might be 614 if I slept for a really long time. But, yeah, that could be the case, but I don't think so. So, glad we got that settled, okay?
And wonky.
613.
I mean, other than, everything that's already happened. So,
Wait.
I'm getting from this that we're all taken from different time periods.
It would appear so, yes.
Oh.
I don't even know what to make of this.
Okay, alright. Wait. If we're all taken from different time periods, and Then what year is it actually?
I think
we're
we have
gonna
still yet to
have
find that out.
Yeah.
There are
I guess
things
we'd have to ask someone.
there are things I recognize, but also I'm not 100% certain. We need to find one of the villages first before we can be sure.
I'm not very comfortable that you're recognizing things. Unless it's like, oh, this is stuff that I recognize, but it's a little bit younger than I remember, in which case that's fine. But if you're recognizing things, that means that we are in not my time, which would be very, very disorienting and have to make me think about a lot of stuff, which I do not want to do. Or this is all one big prank, and you guys are being very silly, and I commend you. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about this. My noggin is throbbing.
I assure you, this is not the face of someone who pulls a prank.
I don't think it's a prank.
I don't know. A
Considering
goofball
what's
comes
already
from
happened.
anyone, but now I just want to know what year it actually is. So you're telling me then that PBR comes after PC and is the same system?
Well, like all year systems, they always start with some sort of crazy event. In the case of PC, it was by all means the catastrophe. I'm sure you are aware of that.
Yeah, more or less.
About the year 740, there was an incident with a creature named Bastion, which I'm worried we had the misfortune of just meeting. Since that day, the yearing system has been counted since then, hence PBR.
So 740 and then something like 200 years. That would make me somewhere in the 300s range, if it's your year. If it's my year, then you're all babies.
If it's your year, we don't even exist.
Yeah, well, I don't know, I'm embellishing a little bit. Well, let's hope it's somewhere in the middle, because I would like to meet someone I recognize. That'd be nice. Then again, I guess I'm also on a different island, aren't I? So it's... I'm just gonna let all that stew in my head. I'm gonna stop trying to put two and two and two and two together, because I think it's a little bit too much going on bouncing around in there. So I'm just gonna stew a little bit, I think.
Agreed. I think our best course of action would be to get some sleep and try to find some sort of civilization after this.
That seems like the best plan.
That's a plan.
Clara,
Um,
you sit down to rest. Clara, you look over, and there's Avendora in the exact same little dent that he was before.
Amazing.
Fantastic.
None of you have a good passive perception, so any stealth check he makes, I'm pretty sure he's just gonna succeed.
Incredible.
15's not bad. 14's not terrible.
He got a 16.
All right.
Yeah. So, is anybody taking
Well-
watch? And is a fire lit?
I'd assume we'd have to have a fire lit, or else Larsa would just die.
Yeah. Just wearing thin clothes, guys.
You could have a half sickle.
I will take whichever watch is in the darkest of the night, because I can see. So probably like second or third watch. I don't know.
Alrighty, who's taking first watch?
Clara doesn't really care about watching, but she'll watch if people ask her to do it.
Okay, well, I'm probably going to ask you to do it
Okay.
since I can't see.
Guess I can take like second watch or something.
Alrighty, so first watch. Go ahead and make a perception check with advantage because you also have advanced dark vision. I made a mistake. That was bad. Why did I do that?
Oh no.
Wait, who's doing that one?
I just licked this.
What?
Well,
Like,
Nice.
Wait,
It's just citric acid. It's fine.
wait, who's doing first watch?
I thought Clara was.
Oh, then okay, yeah, sure.
Okay.
That is a. Oh, do I have advantage because of the?
Yes, you
the
do.
Dark vision. Okay, cool. That is a 12.
Well, fantastic. Ish. The night goes through, your couple hours of watch go by. Fire goes down a little bit, but it's a fire, it does that. Nothing comes near. Nothing enters your vision. Your watch goes by without a hitch. Who are you waking up?
Cool. Guess I wake up, because, other dark vision was supposed to be like third watch, right? So I guess I'll wake up Avendora out of spite.
Nice.
How do you wake up Avendora?
I'll just shove him. I'm not gonna, like, blow him up or anything.
You're gonna shove me?
High five!
Uh,
Okay.
You are shoved.
What do you, what do you want?
You're supposed to watch. I'm going to sleep.
Yes, it's fine. Fine. Yes, okay. I'm up. I'll watch.
Yeah, look in a circle for a whole long time.
Yes. And I I wanted to say, what you said earlier, about a city being gone in 2 days. It it happens more often than you think. So,
You're having really weird dreams. I'm going to sleep.
okay, have a good night.
I, of course. will.
Yeah, he's gonna take first wash.
All right.
Second.
Go ahead and
So
make a
yeah,
perception check.
second one. Look, he's tired, man. Okay. What do you need me to roll?
A perception.
Got it. Oh no. That's gonna be an 8.
Gotcha. So, you don't see shit.
Oh, fun. Okay. I'm gonna wake up Crash for third then.
Gotcha. How do you wake him up?
I'm just gonna, kind of nudge him a bit, wake him up. I'm gonna also go into defensive stance just in case.
Easy enough.
Well, he's a cat, so
Yeah.
I kind of very quickly You see my claws pop out really quickly until I realize, oh, wait. Oh, shoot, that's what. Sorry about that. Force of habit.
That's all right. Third watch.
Yep. Yeah,
All right.
very good. And I will begin my watch.
Cool. Make a perception check. Add advantage.
Okie dokie. 15.
15. Nice. What Avendora didn't notice, what you can keenly see, and what you frankly have gotten used to living out here, you're being watched. You're being watched by a winter wolf, a large creature, a monster more than animal, with bits of cold magic coming off of them. They can talk giant, they can talk common, and they have a nasty breath. And it's currently watching you from the forest line. Eyes just blue dots reflecting the firelight, or the coal light.
I presume I have encounters with this sort of creature before.
You have. They're hard to deal with even in groups.
I'll say, how far away is it? Is it kind of just close enough to
It's
pounce
about
on us, you
60
think?
feet.
All right.
Actually, no, it's not 60. It's 50 feet. A distance that it can close almost instantly.
Can I stealthily prepare my weapon?
Easy enough.
All right. Just to have it at the ready.
Mhm.
And then in giant, I will say, if you want to meet a swift end, you can stay. If you want to live, I suggest you go.
Make an intimidation check. Now, are you having your weapon in hand, or are you just saying it?
I'm hiding it. I'm hiding it. It's under
Gotcha.
my coat right now.
Yeah, so just make a regular intimidation check.
Fuck. 2.
That's a natural 10 for me. Plus, they're scary.
It was just on the cusp of being the 20.
Oh no!
I blame the RNG. Literally, it is a literal random number generator. So yes, I blame the RNG. So what does this thing do?
Kind of laughs a little bit. If I can find the right page. There it is.
Fuck.
He has learned the DM code for "you're fucked."
He doesn't need the page if he's just gonna run away.
Little mouse thinks he's scary. Come, little mouse. Show me your fangs. And he charged you. Roll initiative.
All right, let's
Listen,
do it.
He said all of that in giant.
Yes. Gonna be a good roll. Oh, that's actually not a bad one.
Did the first combat of this campaign really just be a game of dog and cat? we,
Why, yes.
we have a dog, a cat, and a bird. It's starting to look like Looney Tunes.
Good.
Good Tom and Jerry out here.
I just
All
rolled
right.
with this dice and missed. It hit my speaker stand.
So,
Nice.
Alrighty, what did you get?
I rolled a 15.
15, sick. It got an 8. So you're going
Good. All right. I gotta go through all the crap that I can do. This is considered a monstrosity, correct?
It is.
Or-
It is a
All
large
right.
monstrosity, standing about 10 feet at the shoulder.
Very good. That is my favorite enemy, which means you have advantage on survival checks, track it, as well as intelligence checks to recall information about them.
I'd say you can
Oh,
recall information about them as a bonus action right now if you want.
Okay. You also learn one language of your choice that is spoken by your favorite. That's interesting. I didn't read that part. So if it just happens to know freaking abyssal or something, I can just like, I know that instantly.
Nice.
Well, that's real handy.
Yeah. Ooh. All right. Actually. Oh my god, I got too much crap that I can do right now. Actually, so bonus action, I will do Slayer's Prey. As a bonus action, you designate one creature you see within 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And the first time each turn that you hit the target with a weapon attack, it takes one extra 1d6 damage.
Nice.
Benefit lasts until you finish a short rest, short or long rest, or until you designate a new creature. So there's that.
Rangers get a bunch of cool shit.
Yep. And this is right in my wheelhouse. All right, so bonus action, that. I don't think I need to mark anything for that. I'll just know. So extra 1d6. And for my action, I can't believe I'm saying this in a D&D game. I pull out my gun.
So I pull out my Swith and Metzen.
I start blasting.
I pull out my blicky.
I'm like freaking
The
R.
boom
Kelly
stick.
in that one South Park video episode.
All right. There is art in the monster menu if you guys want to see what a winter wolf looks like.
Sure.
Come on, mouse.
It's a big old wolf.
Backlit right now, so
I shouldn't.
there he is.
He a
Hey.
chunky boy.
Puppy.
Yeah, chunky boy. Now I will say that chunky boy is 10 feet tall. So
So much taller
puppy.
than me.
Well, 10 feet tall on all fours or 10 feet tall standing on its hind legs?
10 feet tall on all fours.
Okay, well. Well, yeah, I am going to pull out my gun and shoot it.
Sick. Make an attack roll.
All right. That's a 22.
That hits. Roll some damage.
And this is not a 22. This is a freaking 30-06 I'm about to shoot. All right, so that is 12 regular piercing damage
Mhm.
plus a 1d6. Where's my d6? Plus 5, so 17 damage.
Nice. I'm gonna say all of you wake up at the sound of a gunshot.
Yes.
Yes,
That's what
I
I
would.
was-
Yes.
Okay.
Now you guys
Wondering
will
about
roll
that.
initiative at the top of the round, so after the Winter Wolf takes
Mhm.
place.
Okay.
So yeah, I do that, fire at it, and say, "We've got company." And
It sounded a lot like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
yeah, that was
company, right?
that was a bad one. I apologize. My apologies.
It was great.
Accent,
Great impression.
Accent fell apart there.
Get to the topper.
But yes, that would be my action.
Don't eat the cookie. God, he was in so many movies that I want to see. Like fucking Kindergarten Cop. Kindergarten Cop looks hilarious.
Those
That
look
one
good.
was pretty good.
He was just in something called Fubar, which I saw like half the first episode of, and it's pretty good. It's funny.
How is it that he's still doing things?
He is.
Testosterone
Yeah, I know.
supplements.
It's just yeah.
He's still doing things.
Can't
Stallone's
stop,
still
won't
doing
stop.
things. Snoop
Is
Dogg is
Stallone still doing
even though
things?
he's
Okay.
Snoop Dogg at this point is just doing side quests. He's
I was gonna
beat the
say
main
he's
villain.
finished the main campaign.
He's doing all the side quests.
He's collecting all the oysters.
Quick side note before I brutally assault the cat person.
Oh boy.
There's a brand of chips out that came out, I think, relatively recently called Rappers Flavor or something. And there's currently
Oh, yeah.
two out: Little Baby and Snoop Dogg's. Snoop Dogg's is OG barbecue cheddar, and Little Baby's is salt, vinegar, garlic, barbecue, onion. It's a lot. I only had Little Baby's. It's
Everything
pretty
bagel.
fantastic. Kinda. I did not get to try Snoop Dogg's because the next time I went to the gas station to get it, they were sold out.
Dude, Little Baby being the name of like a hard gangster rapper is something I'd write in a fucking fantasy story. Why is this the world we live in?
I,
I don't know. They're running out of names.
most people just add little to something and roll with it.
Yeah, so he added little to,
Yeah.
so he's literally Little Baby. Like that was when he chose to be a
I mean, one is straight up just a drug name.
That's true.
What wasn't one of them called Little Xanax or something?
Oh yeah, Lil Xan.
Anyways, I'm about to maul this cat.
Bring it on, bitch.
Get down to 20. Stop.
That would probably kill.
Oh. Oh, you're up there. Cool.
Oh, you idiots.
What?
I'm watching baseball.
Oh.
No one called for the ball. They just let it drop.
Cool. Does a 14 hit.
Damn, just barely. If only I had my leather.
Yeah, like my leather.
Mm-hmm. Actually, well, actually, no. Even with my leather, that would have missed. That would have hit.
You take 11 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Alrighty then. 10?
You fail. You are currently prone. Great. Top of the round. Are you three joining combat?
Yeah.
I am, yes.
Yep.
All right. Larsa, are you joining combat? Roll initiative.
That's a 15.
All right.
That's an 8.
Crash, what did you get originally?
15.
15? Oh.
What is happening? Oh, get it? Yes. Okay. Great. I was trying to ask, is initiative just a D20?
It's D20 plus your dexterity.
Okay. 19.
Sick.
My first really good roll.
Cool. Larsa, you're up first.
Cool.
There's a 10-foot tall white dog currently standing over their cat friend.
With a big
Yeah.
hole in its cheek.
Mm-mm.
There's a hole in your chest.
Meh.
Do I want to do? What is that one? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to hit it. Divine Smite is just you add it on.
Yeah, you can add it on after you know you hit.
Okay. Okay, so go back to my dice.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Um Shoot. What would be my attack?
That would be 1d20 plus your proficiency plus your strength modifier.
Okay. D20. Oh, great. Plus strength. So that is 11.
That is a miss.
Darn.
You swing at this
Oh.
thing, and it kind of just like knocks you aside with its paw. Not doing damage, just knocking you off your feet a little bit.
Just a fly. That's it.
She's like, I'm eating here. Back off. Alrighty, it is now Crash's turn. You are prone.
Mm-hmm.
This thing's jaws are on you.
All right. Can I use part of my movement to get up?
You would have to make a strength check to get out of one.
I'm in it.
you're
I'm
not
in its
slow, you're
jaws.
not- that was more flavor. So yeah, you can use half your movement to get back up.
Okay. I will do that. So I got 15 feet. I guess I'm still
In front of it.
engaged. Okay. So if I run away, it'll get attacked.
Yep.
Okay. I will. Let's see. Well, hold on. If I use my range, just to confirm, range, if I fire a range attack directly next to it, it's a disadvantage,
Yes.
I guess, and I can't use bonus action like disengage. That's a rogue thing.
Yep.
Shoot. Oh wait, do I? What's
Well,
this?
actually, you can make a melee attack with your claws.
I could, but
What is he trying to do?
Figure out if he
I'm
should
gonna-
get away or fire his weapon.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to use my action to disengage.
Gotcha.
I will go move away from it.
Yep.
And I will actually use my feline agility to move further away from it and attempt to get up into a tree.
Yeah, you could definitely do that. I'll go ahead and make an acrobatics check for getting up in that tree.
Okay.
Oh no, you have climbing speed, so yeah, you just get up there.
Yeah. So and with that, I had 45 feet of movement to just peace out.
Yep. All right, guys, I'm out. It's all on you. All right, Kara, it's your turn.
Right. So most of my stuff is cones, which probably wouldn't be too helpful right here because we're hitting friends. So I'm gonna go with Scorching Ray. So that's gonna be 3 attack rolls. Looks like 24,
That's it.
12,
That's a miss.
and 19, I
And that's a hit.
think. So 2 of them hit?
Yep.
Okay. First one is gonna be 10 damage, and then the next one is 11 damage, so that's 21 total.
Sick. All right, it did not like that.
Oh no.
It says a bunch of things to you, Kara. but you don't know what it says.
Because it's a dog.
Can you
Was it
text me what it says?
Crash, he is just cursing out this person in giant.
Mm.
Like very, very. You know those movies where they just keep hitting that beep button?
Yep.
Yeah, that. A lot of obscenities.
Very good.
It is going to back up about 25 feet. No, 20 feet. And it is going to use its breath attack. I need Larsa, Avendora, and Kara to make a dexterity saving throw.
10.
Just a D20.
Yep.
6.
In perhaps the worst display of agility Avendora has ever done. Yeah, I rolled a 7.
Oh boy.
Okay, DC was 12.
Yeah.
So for all of you that failed, you take 21 points of cold damage.
Ah, fun.
Uh,
I am at -1 health.
Oh no!
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Kara is down.
We've got a fucking wizard here.
Thaw.
Sorcerer, but yeah.
Close enough.
Same difference, just a little more gifted.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Apparently.
Avendora, it's your turn.
Alright. Avendora's gonna sorry, Peanut, what's your character's name again?
Clara.
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 When Clara gets how does Clara get hurt?
This
From
Winter
the-
Wolf backs up and releases a biting cold breath. Snowflakes quite literally coming out of its mouth. Clara's kind of a statue right now, not completely frozen solid. Like there's a layer of ice over Clara holding him up.
Okay. Avendora's gonna go ahead and do this. He's gonna go ahead and give a glance at Clara, and then a glance back at the wolf and say, "All right." I'm gonna go ahead and cast Darkness, which gives 60 feet of magical darkness. Centered on the wolf.
Mm-hmm.
And then because I have blind fight and I know the wolf's location, I can move and attack perfectly fine.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go ahead and launch myself up 10 feet in the air and glide onto its back and attempt to mount it.
I'm gonna say make an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. That is 22.
Yeah, nah, you're on there.
Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and then I'm going to yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna go ahead and use a key point, and that costs 2 key points. I'm gonna use another key point, to bring that down to 10 to do a key field attack, which is just a fucking punch into the back of his head.
Nice. Make an attack roll.
Cool. That's gonna be a 15.
That hits. Roll the damage.
All right. That's gonna be a 6 damage.
All right. That includes your dexterity?
Yes, a punch does not hit very hard, and I didn't have any bonuses because I used it to cast darkness.
Gotcha.
And yeah, end turn.
Alrighty. It is now Larsa's turn.
Okay. I'm going to. I see that Clara's gone down, or
You
is
saw
frozen.
Laura. You saw Clara go get frozen and then vanish because of the darkness.
Oh,
I sent her. So maybe I should have been more clear.
Okay,
The
the
purpose
wolf
of this was
because the wolf was basically within 10, 15 feet of all of you when he.
well, yeah, but didn't you say it moved back like 30 feet?
Oh wait, it did. Yeah, thank you for clarifying.
Of
Yes,
course.
you do still. This is why I need Owlbear Rodeo. I gotta ask you to show me how that works.
I will. I'll show you.
Yeah, nah. Larsa's there, frozen.
what? No, Clara.
Clara, sorry, that's gonna get confusing. Clara is
Similar
there, frozen.
vowels. Yeah. So I see them frozen, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
All right, you do that. Go ahead and roll it.
That should be
What level are you doing this at?
um.
Oh, you only get first at third level for paladin.
Three, two. Probably be 1d8 plus your spellcast.
Yes. So get that out of here. 1d8. Spellcasting ability. So that is 8.
Huzzah, I live again.
You're back up to 8 points. That was extremely uncomfortable for you, Clara.
I can imagine. Well, no, I can't imagine, but I can imagine.
Like, while you were in that state, you did see something. You saw the smiling face of Bastion.
Interesting.
All right, that is Larsa's turn. I don't think you have a bonus action that you can do.
Lay on hands isn't a bonus, is it?
No, it's an action.
Okay, never mind. That's it.
Alrighty, Crash, it's your turn. You cannot see the wolf.
I cannot. Well, I will stay in my location. I will cast Cure Hands on myself, or Cure Wounds on myself. Cure Hands.
Your hands.
Herd of hands.
My hands!
Fix yourself.
I will cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Alrighty, roll
Does-
D8.
That is. Okay, that's 7.
All right, you get 7 points back.
I'll heal back 7. That's not too bad. And no point in doing bonus actions. I believe none of those apply. Yeah. Yep. I will wait my turn.
Gotcha. Clara, it's your turn. You have just been resuscitated, and the wolf is nowhere to be seen. There is a giant void of not giant, a good-sized sphere of darkness.
Too dark for advanced dark vision.
Yeah, this is magical darkness.
Damn.
Advanced darkness.
Advanced
Um,
darkness.
I mean, I guess I could walk closer to the thing that just froze me. That's an idea. Cause I have to be within like 15 feet, right? Something like that.
Yep. Spell.
I guess that would put me in range for my other spells, but they do less damage than Scorching Ray, so I think I'm better off just doing Scorching Ray again, no matter the distance. So could I advance and do that again?
Yeah, you can walk up closer, but you will get a disadvantage since you can't see the wolf in the magical darkness.
In that case, I'd probably rather do Burning Hands. Yeah, I'll go for Burning Hands. Anyone so close that they'd be caught in the cone?
Avendora, who is currently on
Your
top.
boy.
You don't know that.
I guess I
Yeah.
don't know that, but I would
Oh.
feel bad if I accidentally killed him. Um. Okay. Because if I don't know that information, I would use Burning Hands. But metagamey, I do not want to accidentally murder someone if I accidentally land like a full 18 damage on an ally.
You got a paladin.
All right, fuck it, we ball, I guess. I'll cast,
Yeah.
um,
There's no team synergy yet.
yeah, I'll cast Burning Hands, so that is a Dex saving throw of 13 that has to be beat.
Alrighty. Avendora, you have disadvantage because you are currently in the dark.
Have you
and
tried?
You're on top of the wolf.
Well, he can see through the dark, can he?
Can you?
I cannot, no, but I have blind fighting, so regardless of the fact that I can't see, I can act completely fine.
Use chocolate.
All right, so the
Sure,
wolf
well-
does
Okay,
have
my
disadvantage.
cousin wants me to use chocolate to kill the dog. Have a good
That would
night,
work.
cousin. Night. Sorry, he was distracting me. What's up?
A smart cousin.
Shut up! Go to sleep, Ratuka! Sorry. Go away! Hi. I have to go beat his ass. Just a second.
Do it.
Get him.
So the wolf failed its dexterity saving throw. Go ahead and roll the damage.
That's 10 damage.
Nice.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
What's up?
Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
It
Me?
has to beat 13.
Yeah. Because you're also in the cone of fire.
Got it. That's gonna be a 19.
All right, only 5 damage.
5 damage? Oh,
Yep.
fun.
I'm so sorry.
As you're sitting in your darkness, grabbing onto this wolf, you just feel sudden heat come up towards you.
Okay.
Whoa.
Cool. It is now the winter wolf's turn. It does not like you being on its back, so it's going to try to attack you.
Okay.
But it's blind, so it has disadvantage. Does a 16 hit?
A 16 barely hits.
Great. So it's basically just biting onto your leg as you're on it. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna use a key to use patient defense and just dodge. Use a dodge action.
It would have to be on your turn, and I believe you were out of key, spending 2 to make the dark place, and then using a
How much key do I get from the start?
Being at 3rd level, you get 3 points.
3 points key? Okay, cool.
Gonna double check that. Yeah, you have 3 key points.
Okay. What did I use the other one on?
Use 2 points to make
Right.
and then you have a 3rd one to do a key empowered strike. Which,
The attack. Okay, right. Okay.
Where is that from, by the way?
What?
A key empowered strike.
The Shadow Monk can make a key field attack, which allows you to. It's the Path of Shadow Monk. The action for your first action does not need to be attack. You can cast a monk spell, and or unarmed and with your unarmed or with your monk weapon. Essentially, it means that I don't have to attack to then use unarmed or my martial arts ability to make it a bonus attack. Essentially, what it's doing is it's allowing me to use martial arts, but without having to make an attack during my turn. I can send you the link if you'd like.
No, you're good. I was just reading the book and then they probably got it from a different point. Anyways, again, I got my book a while back, so it's probably outdated a little bit. Yeah, so you do take the 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And what'd you get on your strength check? Saving throw, not check.
I hold up. That is going to be a 6.
6. You are prone.
Ah,
It just
fun. I'm at
leaps-
-2 health.
Oh no! It
You know what's
bites on
funny?
your leg and just slams you into the ground.
Okay.
You're unconscious, which I believe darkness is dispelled after that.
Yes, because I don't have concentration.
Right. So the darkness goes away, and you all see a kind of crispy Avendora and a really crispy Winter Wolf. One that
Fried
is
chicken.
chewing on Avendora's leg.
Right.
How's the wolf looking?
Hurt.
Good to know.
It is now. That was Avendora. Make a death saving throw.
Got it, will do.
Don't let me kill somebody on the first session.
Would you like the result to be public
That is entirely
or
up to
private?
you. If you want to be
Well,
more
it's
dramatic.
DM discretion. So
If you want it to be more dramatic, DM me. If
Okay.
you just want this to go by.
whatever you believe, it's your campaign. I'm just asking the house rules for it.
I'm gonna roll the d20. If
Oh.
You're rolling it? Okay.
I'm gonna roll the bone die.
Oh no.
Odds are even.
Even.
Even? All right, so it's gonna be a public one.
Okay.
That's a 5.
Ah, yikes.
So we're gonna be dramatic with this.
All right.
I thought for a moment that I accidentally muted my computer.
What is going on?
Yeah, well, I was waiting on you to message me the.
Wait, you're
your
waiting for me to do it? Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
were gonna do it. You said that you wanted to roll it. Oh.
No, I was rolling to see if it was gonna be public or death saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Public or a private one.
So it's private?
It is
I thought
private.
he said public.
All right, so if it's even, it's gonna be a public roll.
Oh, that's what you were saying. Okay.
It was going to be.
Whatever.
I
Fine.
should have clarified. Just awkward silence. Alrighty. So it is now Laris's turn.
Okay.
Casey?
Okay, how far am I from? Oh my gosh, getting meowed at.
You can get there. Yeah, Casey's
How far am I from Avendora?
Avendora?
Mhm.
About 25, 30 feet. You could get there.
Okay. It's like right at the limit. All right, I'm gonna have to do another cure wounds.
Alrighty, you run up in front of this winter wolf. You reach
It's gonna
down,
be-
and as you're casting the spell, something hits you. Hey, go ahead and roll a
Forgot
health.
that happens. What am I rolling? What?
Go ahead and roll the health for the cure wounds.
Oh. Wounds. That is a 5.
All right. Avendora, you're back up to 6 HP since your eyes were already open. They were awake when you ran up on them.
Oh, great. Cool. And then I got hit.
Did he roll a natural 20?
He did. It goes down. All right, test saving throw. Natural 20. Great, you're back awake.
Worth the
Here's the
wait.
thing. I thought the 5 that you rolled was my death saving throw, and I was
No.
like, fuck. But then you were like, you do it. And I was like, no, are you sure? And then I did. And I was like, oh.
Happy you did that, aren't you?
Nice.
Cool. It is now Crash's turn.
Very
The
good.
wolf is back into sight.
Yep. Oh wait, how do those are spells? That one is. Okay. Bonus action. Yes, bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Nice. So it's an extra 2d6 on top of your shot.
Basically, yeah. And yeah, I'm gonna stay in my tree and shoot at him.
Alrighty, make an attack roll.
All right. Oh, so close. Still good. 21.
That hits. Roll some damage.
All right. That's a 13 on the shot plus 2d6. 9, so 22.
All right. Crash. How do you want to do this?
Yes.
Hey.
The HP was 21.
Nice. You just see me up in the tree as the fog dissipates. I take one nice long aim after he's mauled my new companion, and you see just an explosion come out of his brain, and he just drops dead as you hear a loud bang from the trees.
The winter
And
wolf.
very quietly and giant, I say, "I told you." And then I drop down.
The winter wolf's, having no brain to speak of to control the body, drops dead on top of Avendora, who's just revived.
Oh, no.
The body is still warm.
Wait. Would it also be me? Because I just
Yeah.
I'm
So make
there,
a strength
yeah.
saving throw. See if you go prone for the.
It's just that scene from Lord of the Rings where all the wolves keep falling on Gimli.
Strength saving. So D20 plus strength.
And proficiency for I think. Wait, do paladins get proficiency with strength saving throws?
I don't know.
Wait. Oh, well, I think that usually matters on your race, right? Not your class.
No, it's class.
Oh, no, never mind.
No, it's wisdom and charisma. So you just add your strength and your d20.
Cool. That's a 5.
Great, you are now beneath this winter wolf, being covered in its blood. Both of
Suffocating.
you are.
But I'm so warm.
Yeah.
Is it though?
Oh wait, yeah, maybe.
The
Probably-
wolf is warm, but it's also damp,
Oh, well, that's not comfy.
and there's a breeze. So
Maybe not so warm.
what do you guys do?
I jumped down from the tree and started walking towards the wolf.
Okay.
And just hear a slight mumbling underneath.
Well, it's just
Get
why.
this off me!
Oh, yeah, of course. Would it be possible to just like tug her out from under, or do we have to do like a deadlift of the wolf corpse?
Yeah, you could tug Larsa out. Make a strength check.
Okay. That is not looking good.
Just got to be a 12.
No, it's a 7.
Oh no, you're not moving a damn thing.
Honestly, have you people never moved a hunt before?
No, what about me made you think that my job description was hunting?
Eh. All right.
I think I've said plenty of times that I'm a performer and not a fighter. And I think it goes to show that fighting's not really a smart decision usually. I will do my best to just like kick at the wolf to try to move it off of them. I don't think it'll work, but I'm kicking it anyway.
I'm going to grab what's left of its head and try to yank it off.
Yeah, make a strength check.
All right. Just strength?
Yep.
9.
Not, it's not moving.
We should be saving our companions, not tearing things limbs off. What's wrong with you?
All right. Okay. On the count of 3.
Right, of course.
1, 2, 3. And I assume we both do it at the same time.
Yeah.
All right, so you can either both make a roll, or one of you can make a roll with advantage.
Mine's a -1.
Mine's 0, so
You do
rolled
it.
a 14, so I think we're good. A 14 should be enough.
All right, yeah. You pull. You lift up the wolf, the corpse of the winter wolf, just enough for the other two to crawl out.
Sweet Jesus.
Huzzah! A miracle!
Larsa and Avendora are just covered in this thing's blood.
That's great. This was not the look I was going for.
Yeah, I don't think that's a very good look. You kind of want to, because there's 2 ways that you can really go about it. You can either have more of like a uniform like color palette, or you can have sort of like a blotchy kind of swirl. But I don't think that thick like blood stains is very good. You know.
My remedies are all crispy.
I'm going to assume that the wolf did that. I could not see very well. I'm going to assume it had some sort of. That's fine. That's fine.
So I've breathed cold, not fire.
Well, it has to survive in the cold somehow. I'm sure it has some fire in there. If it was me, I dearly apologize. If it was me. Wow.
Do you hit him? Brilliant.
That was great. So
I would like to use my favorite enemy ability, since that was a monstrosity, to use it. I can do advantage on an intelligence check to remember information about said creature.
all right, what would you like to remember?
I would like to remember any specific weaknesses that could help us in any other future fights.
Go ahead and make a. It's going to be Arcana check with advantage because you know, because it is a favorite enemy.
Okay. It specifically says intelligence checks.
Yeah, Arcana is intelligence.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, right. So that's not great. 9.
9. You
Yeah.
just know that it is cold. Cold does nothing to this thing. Past that, nothing.
Well, at least you were smart enough to use fire.
It was you.
I dearly apologize. It had to go down somehow.
No need.
Hmm. I'm gonna cure wounds one more time for
On who?
Avendor.
Alrighty, roll it.
Nice. That is a 10.
Alrighty, Avendor, you got 10 more points.
I thank you. At least somebody is looking out for my safety.
I don't know how to do that kind of magic, okay? Anyway,
I wouldn't expect
hope,
so. I must
I
go
hope-
back to bed. Anyway.
What? I mean, I want to spend as little time out in the wilderness as possible before another one of those things shows up, because I don't think that we can take two of them. How far out are we from town?
About another day's travel.
I
Uh-huh.
no. From your experience, are you expecting that we will encounter one on your way? Another?
Hopefully, they will get the message that if you come over here, things don't end well for you.
It's like a
They
You
are,
know,
whole society. They talk
uh,
to each other about this stuff.
as far as creatures go, they are relatively intelligent. So I think they will at least be aware of it. There is danger over here.
that is good. You know, because of course, if they didn't get that message and we were, attacked again on our way there, I believe that would be something called railroading. I'm not sure exactly, but it seems somewhere along those lines.
That is a concept I'm not familiar with.
It's a novel concept.
It sounds not very fun.
Sounds like a future thing.
Either way, I suggest we get as much rest as we can before we head out.
Agreed.
So at this point, would that count as like a short rest, or?
This is over several hours, so it's like you guys have like another hour before sunrise.
If we can sleep in.
Yeah, you guys can sleep in. Get your long rest in.
That would probably be helpful.
Probably helpful,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I will spend a little bit of time before going to bed cleaning my weapon and making sure everything is good to go.
Alrighty. You do so.
Avendor goes the fuck to sleep.
Out.
He's just out.
All of you take your long rest. You get your hit points back. You get your abilities and spell slots back.
Huzzah.
And that is where we're going to end it for
Huzzah.
tonight's session because we
Nice.
are
Woo!
half an hour past.
Nice.
all good.
All right.
So- I hope you guys had fun.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I had fun. I'm slowly getting better.
I killed something.
How do you want to do this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's.
I was hoping I would get that one.
Yeah, so this is going to be very interesting because no one, and I've ran this one a couple times, and because it's kind of cool and engages players, especially because a lot of the time when I have players, they enjoy the whole time fucky thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one has ever decided, like, you know what? I'm going to try to get both powers. Here I go.
I think it makes it more interesting.
And there's
Yeah.
there's just Avendora chilling.
That's his own damn
abilities.
fault.
I must find another dark corner to skulk in. I do not need the power of dark. I only need to just skulk. It's good enough for
The
me.
power
just
of
needs a
edge
skulk.
and stealth. If we get attacked along the way, it's gonna be railroading. Like, oh,
Right in the gut.
All right.
I'm gonna get my
That was a lot of fun.
shield and armor real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna be so good at doing these characters by the end of it, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure. Plenty of practice, and this will be a fun one.
I hope I've made Bastion sufficiently
Yeah,
creepy.
I
he
would
was pretty
say
creepy.
so.
Just a little weirdo.
It took me until I like went back to the timeline and when I was like, oh, that might be the same person.
Oh, I'm in danger.
Yeah.
And I have no
Yeah, I had like a
concept
bunch of
it,
tabs
so
open because I'm
who
on on one laptop right now and juggling between all the notes.
Oh, I feel
Yes.
yeah. I got the timeline on my the timeline on a Word doc on my phone that's open. I got the serum map open, and I got the Discord open right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we should blow up Craig then.
Who?
Oh yeah, we do need to blow up Craig. All right, is the session is the session officially over?
Yes, it is.
Seems like it, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop the recording.
Go for it.